Saturday night, here we are, watching together. It's Hockey Now Network. I'm Brian Sklover. Thanks for hitting play and joining me for what should be an exciting night of hockey. We have two games going on at the same time. Well, a half an hour apart, but for most of the games, they will be on for the same time. And we will be watching together. Hockey Now Network on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Hockey Now Net. And it's Twitch, twitch.tv/Hockey Now Network. However you could watch, I do appreciate you being on board with us tonight. Tonight, the Columbus Blue Jackets will take on the Tampa Bay Lightning. That game will start at 7:30. Actually, I just saw NBC Sports Network. They are still airing, dinner and Coke burps. Had macaroni for dinner tonight, so you're probably going to get some of the on-screen acid reflux of the tomato sauce, the meat sauce. So, we got Blue Jackets Lightning. That series is tied 1-1. Of course, the two teams played to a fairly exciting 5 overtime game in game 1. Braden Point won that one on a thrown shot at the net. Then last game, Blue Jackets come back and tie up the series. So we're at game number 3. That should face off around 7:40 or so. And we'll see who can take control of the series. Then, at 8 o'clock on national television, we'll get the Vegas Golden Knights and Chicago Blackhawks. Their game 3. Vegas leads that series 2-0. And we will be watching. We'll be watching both. What else are we going to do on Saturday night? Nothing. There is nothing else to do. There's no late games. So this is it. We'll have 2 at the same time, and they should be fun. You know how this works. You'll be watching the games on TV and pulling up the stream on your phone or your laptop, whichever is easiest for you. We'll get you synced up, and then we watch together a little bit of company for you in the comfort of your own home, since we're all still stuck in our own homes. We'll get ready for the Blue Jackets and Lightning. I'll put that graphic up. I've got the rosters right here. Nothing glaring as far as the Lightning roster goes. Cam Atkinson still out for Columbus. I guess that's a little bit of a wonder what happens with that. He's a big part of their he's a huge part of their roster. A huge part of their roster. And is that it's bath time. My niece is still here. Listen, I might be on the stream in a little while with pink hairspray in my hair. Uncle Brian made the mistake of taking my niece to the party store earlier, and we got a large basket of glow sticks and pink hairspray. So I might have to make an appearance on camera with pink hairsprayed hair just to be Uncle of the Year. But I'll do it for that little girl. I am the cool uncle, Aaron. Thanks for jumping on with us, too. I appreciate you being here, man. You know that. Hello, Don. Thanks for joining us. 7:40 puck drop. We got 6 minutes away. And Nathan Gerby also out for Columbus again tonight, as you see there. Columbus is definitely playing John Tortorella hockey right now, right? They're definitely playing a defensive-minded game. They're not looking for too many shots. They're not looking for too much offense. They're just looking to kind of shut down. They're just looking to kind of shut down the Tampa Bay Lightning and the firepower that they have. But on the other hand, the Lightning are having some trouble, scoring, it looks like to me. I mean, at what point do we see not having Steven Stamkos on the ice affecting the team? I mean, we might already be seeing it. But nonetheless, Ryan, thanks for jumping in, man. 2-1 Columbus. Is that what your prediction is for tonight? The series is tied at 1, so no one is winning just yet. But every time I say the word series, my phone thinks I'm talking to it. Thanks, phone. I appreciate you a lot. A lot. Earlier today, we had a couple games. Oh, We should have started right with this. Tuukka Rask went home. His exact words. You'd like to hear them? I want to be with my teammates competing, but at this moment, there are things more important than hockey in my life, and that is being with my family. I want to thank the Bruins and my teammates for their support and wish them success. I think we all could see that in his face the other night at his post-game press conference after, was that Wednesday night? Thursday night? You could just see that he was not on board with it. I'll bet he wasn't. I'll bet he jumped ship after their game got bumped from 8 o'clock on Tuesday night to 11 o'clock Wednesday morning with about an hour's notice. I'll bet that's when he fell off mentally. So Tuukka Rask is gone. Jaro Halak is in goal for the Bruins, and they get a win today, 3-1 over Carolina. So they now lead that series 2-1. Arizona gets a game back in their series. They beat Colorado 4-2 today. And then we've got the 2 games tonight. Tampa Bay Lightning, Columbus Blue Jackets. We're waiting for that to face off here in just a few moments. And then we'll have Vegas and Chicago at 8 o'clock. Speculation is a family emergency. I mean, anything is likely or possible. Anything is possible, we'll say that. But he didn't look into it. I mean, I've been saying the whole tournament Boston didn't look like they wanted to be there. So, I mean, I know Marchand thinks that the hockey is good. Maybe it is. There's a lot of dead time where Tuukka Rask is just standing there in the crease looking around an empty arena all day. So maybe he is bored. Maybe he's not enamored by what's happening on the ice. But it's good hockey. It's good hockey. But if he wants to be home with his family, I respect that. I totally respect that. I respect that about the baseball players too. But you can't have your cake and eat it. So Tuukka Rask went home to be with his family. And that's it. And the Bruins will move on. And they have a series lead right now. And they've got a team that was at the Stanley Cup Finals last year and has a Stanley Cup in the last 10 years. Many of the guys or the cornerstone guys on the team have won that cup. They've been through the journey. They know what it takes to win. So we'll see what happens. They probably don't need Tuukka Rask right now. Goalies are generally very much in their own heads, and I completely agree with that. That's hands down. That's the no all say all. If he's not in it, just go home, Tuukka. Just go home. We got Halak, we got Dan Vladar. I forget how to say his name. I always want to call him Vader, but he was the goaltender for the Atlanta Gladiators in the ECHL. So we've seen him in Orlando a whole bunch. So we'll see what happens with the Bruins, but they did win today, like I said, and I'm sure that him not being there is probably taking away some distraction, because that was probably a distraction the other night with his whole, it's not good hockey, it's not playoff hockey, it's an exhibition game. These guys want their name on the cup, and that's it. That's the long and short of it. Is NBC going to screw us here? I got 7:39 on my clock, and I still see NASCAR on TV. I mean, the race is over. Over. Now they're just showing guys walking back to the garage. We have playoff hockey here. Come on, NBC. Brrr! I also have my my tablet. I might be limited on the sound effects tonight because I have my tablet monitoring the second game, because I want to watch both at the same time. I don't want to flip back and forth, because that'll be a pain in the ass for you and it'll be a pain in the ass for me. Oh, they got to show the winner coming out of the car in the winner's circle, or else he didn't officially win, right? I don't even know how the race went. I don't even know how it went. It was the road course at Daytona, where they usually race like the Rolex 24 and the other things, and they were racing the regular stock cars. So let's see what happens. Don says that they are moving there to Toronto, but I've yet to see it. And here we are in Toronto. Wow, they're ready to roll there. Pre-game? What pre-game? We're looking at the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Columbus Blue Jackets, and the teams are still collecting, so I was a little premature on the riser, but get ready for it again any second here. Vasilevsky in net. He's got 3-2 record in this postseason, between the round robin and qualifying rounds. Same for Jonas Corposalo. I'll get the names right, I promise. Also a 3-2 record for him in the postseason. Here we go. Pucks down. Game 3, Lightning and Blue Jackets. Get you synced up here as soon as they roll through the Columbus lineup. Let's see what you got there, Ryan. I think any athlete in any sport has mentally prepared for the game. Such an odd circumstance. I could see how it's a distraction. Fair enough. And I agree with you. You know, it's the same for basketball. And basketball is even more like a TV set where, nice puck movement early from Columbus, and they're not able to get a goal, but they get a shot. There's Yanni Gord. You've seen a lot of his play over the course of the last 15 days. 15 days we're in. According to Don Sweeney, no emergency. The family's okay. According to Cassidy, found out Tuukka opted out. I always thought that if guys opted out, it was their decision, but you have to call I agree with you. If he didn't call directly and his agent did the calling, that's I get it. It's a unique circumstance, whatever, but professional athletes have a certain standard about them, and one of them is open communication at all time. That's it. Because the last thing you did, Tuukka, in the tournament was lose a game and then act pissy about it on camera, and everybody saw it. That's it. I don't care how positive of a tone he had in his voice. He sounded pissy. And like everybody on Twitter said, ask the winning goalie how he felt about the environment in the rink that night. Of course, Tuukka's going to, Lightning get all up in the crease there in front of Corposalo, and he wraps his head around his, looked like he was going to wrap his arm around Pat Maroon. Pat Maroon without his helmet right now. Serious flow and beard going on. He hasn't shaved his beard. That's more than a 3-day playoff beard that he's got. Milbury was ragging on Rask. That's hard to say 5 times. Ragging on Rask, saying you should have never come to the bubble if he wanted to opt out. Except we never know how someone's going to react in that situation once they get to the bubble. I mean, all in all, that whole statement, absolutely correct. He wanted to give it a try. I'm telling you, I really do think that it was the game that got pushed up. Pat Maroon sitting down for 2 minutes. Columbus with an early power play already. Let me pull up my Twitch feed here. Hey, don't forget twitch.tv/Hockey Now Network. Give us a follow there if you will. That's the best feed for you to be watching. Gets to you a little bit quicker, and the quality is a little bit higher as well. That's what I'm saying, is that Maroon's been that thing is a lot more than 3 or 4 days grown. A lot more than 3 or 4 days grown. Where am I at here still? All right. No, I get it. You know, like, you never know how you're going to react until you're there. It's a real-time situation. It's, offside. Was that offsides? They got right in there. Borkstrand went right in there. I'm going to remember Borkstrand's number tonight if it's the last thing I do. I keep looking down at my paper for his number over anybody else's. But yeah, I mean, now to me, Tuukka, I get it. I mean, I understand that. I don't want to be a jerk to him. I really shouldn't. There's really nothing else to say, and I don't want to keep repeating myself, but we'll wait till some of the guys come on later on tonight, and we can talk about that a little more, I'm sure. And hopefully we'll have lots of other hockey to talk about, so we don't just have to talk about Tuukka Rask going home. And notice how I'm not saying a bit, Pierre-Luc Dubois had the puck coming in, and he lost that. Notice how I'm not like calling him a crybaby or saying he's abandoning his team. I'm sure his team understands just fine. I just don't. If he didn't tell him themselves, and the agent did, and then just after his comments the other night, just the way I when I saw that he was leaving, I was not surprised at all. Not even a little bit. Svechnikov also got hurt. I heard that while it was happening. Oh, what was that? Sergachev with a really, what the hell is with these guys and trying to clear the puck down the middle of the ice? Why? 20 seconds left on the power play here for Columbus. 16:45 left here in the first period. We're watching together on a Saturday night, waiting for the Blackhawks and Vegas Golden Knights to start up here at 8 o'clock. We will watch both games because that's what we do. Isn't that right, Petey? Petey's just actually sitting down here on the floor next to me. 16:30, and the clock hasn't stopped, but the graphic has frozen. That was confusing. Graphics failure, totally. Hey, Mel. Livy's taking a bath right now. I'm making all the splashing noise you might hear in the background, and Petey's right here hanging out. Can't wait to see you tomorrow for a little bit. We're going to do our Sunday swim. Sunday swim before we do Flyers, Canadiens tomorrow night. Maybe Rask missed belt. No, Petey, he's a man. He's a goalie. He doesn't get belly scratches that we know of. Maybe he does. I don't know. This is what it's come to, folks. This is where we're at. Till we do something that goes viral and we start getting hundreds of thousands, it's just Brian Sklover talking to his dog. This is what you signed up for. Well, Aaron is sympathizing with you, Petey. He said that we don't know Tuukka Rask's home situation. Maybe he does get belly scratches, and maybe that's what he's missing from his kids. Maybe. Coming up on 15 minutes left here in the period. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 15 minutes on the clock. Tyler Johnson with a shot that gets pushed aside by Korpisalo, and we'll stop the clock. 14:57, and just a few minutes away from the start of Hawks Golden Knights. Got to be kind of, I mean, let's okay, he's not like, he's not shocking the world and playing all-star hockey right now, but just showing the replay of that Sergachev play, why do you try to clear the puck down the middle of the rink? Talking about Tyler Johnson. So after the year where with him, with the triplets and how well that whole team played, and that line, especially the triplets, him, Tyler Johnson, Palat, and Kucherov, just a juggernaut that 14-15 season, and then the 15 playoffs that they went to the finals in, played the Blackhawks, coincidentally, we're talking about them. But his play kind of like tapered off a little bit. But I've seen a lot of him in the last couple games. He's had a goal, and he's playing real strong. So that's very encouraging for Lightning fans, nonetheless. Let's see. One thing I noticed on the NBC broadcast, they've been leaving the shot counters up a lot, which is nice. Yeah, it's good to see those things. And it's easy. It's just a couple of numbers up there. It's not really like, taking anything away from anyone. Braden Point enters the zone and puts a shot near the net, but it's cleared back out by Columbus. Play is stopped, and if it's not an icing, which it's not, this should be a television timeout. Man, what'd you have for dinner tonight? We had macaroni and meat sauce, which is why I'm doing I got some of the coming back up a little bit, but it was really tasty, really good. Let me look. I want to look at this Vegas and Blackhawks lineup. Just looking if there's anything glaring, reading through it. I've not really watched one of their games yet, so I am excited to see. But I know Robin Leonard's been just playing incredible. He hasn't lost a game in Vegas yet. I heard that on NHL Network the other day. That's wild. He hasn't lost a game in a Vegas uniform. So they were talking, do you go back to Marc-Andre Fleury, or do you let Robin Leonard keep the crease? I mean, you're up 2-0. You haven't really had a hard time. Robin Leonard hasn't lost a game. Yes, you go with him. Getting packed. Oh, you're heading up to Boston. Sounds good, man. If you could check in whenever you can. We'll be watching the Flyers tomorrow night. So, and even if you can't, jump on whenever you can. Just let us know you're there, Tim. Enjoy it and safe travels. I appreciate you much, 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 much. I know you've already followed on everything, but, Share it. Tell someone. Just message a hockey friend right now. Hey, are you watching the game? Yeah. Oh, you should be watching together. Watching together. That's a very repetitive kind of a phrase. But yeah, start sharing it with more friends. That's the one thing that I give Ron. Ron shared it with so many of the guys, Aaron and Robbie and Brother Byrne. Where's Brother Byrne been? I want to check in with Ron tonight and ask if he's seen Brother Byrne because he hasn't been on with us the last couple days. 13:53, 2, 1, 13, 50, 49, 48, 7, 46, 13:45 on the clock now. And the Jackets get some possession back. Had some noise in the background. I had to tend to there. Ooh, Cooch with a bad pass, and it comes back the other way for Columbus. And they'll get in. Borkstrand, see, I'm learning who it is. 28. I'm getting it. Oh, shots. Is this penalty coming up here? Looks like we... I hope I'm not premature. No, definitely not premature in hitting the stinger there. That's Zach Bogosian chopping down the legs of a Columbus Blue Jackets shooter. Yep, right there. It was Borkstrom, 28. See, I'm learning his name. So he'll sit down for 2 minutes, Mr. Bogosian. And the Blue Jackets will have their second power play of the game. $12.50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 12:40 on the clock here. It's about 10 minutes away from the other game starting. Hawks and Golden Knights. You guys going to be able to watch both games, or should we just flip back and forth? You tell me. There's Texier with a shot, now that I know his name. Isn't that right?
Alexander Texier.
I'm trying to learn here. Uh-oh. Blake Coleman with a really, really poor decision to slash Texier, and now the Blue Jackets will have nearly 90 seconds of 5-on-3 play. They got to get something here. They got to get some. If Columbus can score a goal here, this probably will become a very boring game because they're going to play trap and just shut it down. If they get two of them, I'm just going to flip over to the other game and not even pull both. I'm not even going to pull both up. We'll just flip back and forth one to the next. Seth Jones rips a shot. It goes wide. Werenski's got it. Him and Jones swap places, and it goes to Jones on his shooting side, and he takes a shot. Oh, Vasi is able to keep it out, and Columbus is able to keep it in. Werenski has it over to Jones. Who's on the ice for the Lightning? It looks like we got Chernak. We have Ryan McDonough and Anthony Cirelli. 45 seconds left here on the 5-on-3. 11:35 left in the first period. Game 3. Blue Jackets and Lightning. Columbus is just squeezing into the box, but they're not really giving themselves it's not very much of a box. It's more of a, I don't know what you call it. They're just kind of collapsing, and Vasilevsky, big cat, able to make the save. 11:15 left here in the first. 22 seconds on the 5-on-3. Was that a poster there? Is that what I missed? I just assumed that the tink that Aaron threw up there was for the post. Oh, yeah, that's the outside. That's an outside post. So, and that was Bemstrom? I'm Ron Burgundy? Columbus maintains possession in the Lightning zone. Oh, tried for a shot. Barkley Goodrow intercepts it, and he'll clear the zone for the. Oh, Columbus able to keep it in. But they did clear the blue line, and that looks like it's an offsides. 10 seconds left here on the 5-on-3. Oh, man. I'm just stoked to have the other game on. I don't know. Maybe we're at the point where just really kind of want to sit and watch the games. The conversation of how exciting we are, how excited we are that hockey's back. It's just kind of, it's at the point now where I'm just kind of sitting back and watching. Oh, Werenski tried to go far post, and he couldn't get the pass through. If he did, that would have spelled trouble for the Lightning. But now on the regular power play for Columbus, about 25 seconds left in that, Werenski has the puck, gets it up to Jones. Both players have been out there the entire time. Vasilevsky is able to cover up after a shot comes his way, and a scrum. Nothing major, though. 10:39 left here in the first period. Vasi playing real big, keeping his team in the game. Yeah, he just gloved that one right down, huh? I watched what was the game that was on last night? I guess it was Flames Stars. Yeah. Another great game on that side. Cam Talbot is playing so well right now. So well. And he's giving Columbus he's giving Calgary all kinds of he's giving Dallas. He's on Calgary. He's giving Dallas all kinds of trouble right now. It's good to see, though. I'm a Cam Talbot fan. Big time. Big time. Isn't that right, Petey? Yeah, he knows it. 10-10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, big drive there from Shattenkirk, and it goes wide. Columbus starts the other way. Under 10 minutes here in the first period. No score. Shattenkirk holds it behind his own net and starts out with it. Gets it up to Cooch, who looks like he'll... No, not a dump in. He'll just carry it in, but it's intercepted, and now it comes the other way. Wenberg is on it for Columbus. He takes 2 Lightning players with him, but Columbus is forced to clear the zone after a fairly errant pass. I don't think he meant to go that far out of the zone. Puck stays in. Wenberg keeps it in, and he'll try to pressure. Lightning clear. All right, we're going to be limited. We're going to be limited on sound effects here. So let me get you.
Don't give up. Another one.
Alexander Texier.
What's she doing? What's she doing?
Okay, because now I'm switching over to my YouTube TV window, and we are going dual games because that's what we're here for. Dual games. 2 games, 1 night, 1 stream. Darcy Kemper, you're just saying that, Aaron. Oh my gosh, is he not playing well or what? Glad to see Arizona get a win back. I did not want to. I think I picked Colorado. Let me just let me validate that because I don't even remember my picks. That was kind of crazy. I had Colorado in 7. So yeah, I had Arizona giving them a little bit of trouble. Brother Byrne, the only one who picked Arizona, he picked them in 7, but I didn't want to see Colorado just manhandle them. I want to see some competitive hockey. So glad to see the Arizona Coyotes get a win today. For sure. $7.50 here in this Lightning Jackets game. 45, 4, 3, 2, 1, 7:40 on the clock here. Yeah, Aaron, get yourself set up, man. It's almost time. It's almost time to go through the duel. Los Duel. Corpusalo has to make the save. Clock has stopped over there, 7-11. That should be a TV timeout. We're backed up on those. Oh, they're showing the clinker from Bemstrom. Zaklink. Here we go. I'm going to have to get another riser up here because I'm looking now at that's my mouthing of John Wick mode. Whatever they call the song they walk out to. I do miss the Vegas, not the whole game presentation, because I thought the first year was kind of like, okay, we get it, Medieval Nights, it's cool, but let's just keep going, please, with it. But I do like some of the music that they play there at their games and whatnot. I had to pull up their team Spotify playlist, get myself pumped up, psyched up, if you will. They're showing the inside of Rogers Place in Edmonton. The team's on the ice for warm-ups, or this was moments ago. Nonetheless, we should be looking at, oh yeah, there he is, Mr. Doc Emmerich. Ready to call this game from his home. He's got some cool things on his in his little set there. He's got the flags. And he's got some Bobby Orr kind of a patch thing. Pierre Maguire drives me freaking crazy. Just looking at him is driving me nuts. Doc's doing the game remotely. He's in his home studio. All three of the guys are in different spots. So Eddie is in Connecticut, where the NBC Sports Network studios are in Connecticut. Pierre is in Edmonton, and Doc is at his house in Michigan, and they're going to call the game. So that's why I feel like if they can do it, I can do it. I mean, I'm doing it by just reading, watching the TV, unless they have some camera angles that I'm not privy to. Does each player have their own water bottle? I feel like I read that somewhere. No, guess not. I think I just saw Yanni Gord pass a water bottle from one guy to the next. So they're definitely not using their own bottles. 7-11 on the clock here. They're zooming in on Vasi, and I'll let you know the puck's down. We can resume watching together. It's down. 7-10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and it's out of play at 7:05. Got that second laptop running. That's what I'm talking about, Aaron. Yeah, okay, so the NBA has the players with their own bottles. I thought that's what I saw. What's up, Robbie? Glad to have you here. Excited you're here. I know it wasn't easy last night. We had a Caps fan watching the game with us, and he was not excited about the ending, and we didn't get to see it. He left before we were able to see it. But I think Ron's going to come up with us here in a little bit. I hope he does. I really enjoy having all of you guys here. So I know it's tough, making you have to confront those emotions on a live stream. Even if there's not a million guys watching, there's, it's still a lot to have to confront those feelings. Petey, what are you doing under there? Is that Petey? Where is the dog? Hi, dog. 6:25 here. 4, 3, 2, 1. 6:20 on the clock. Braden Point has it for the Lightning. Gets it to Cooch, who tries to get it to the point. And it's stolen by Texier. Offsides here. They're just all kind of... Ning, I don't know where Ning is. It's been a minute for him. I should see what he's up to. I did talk to him yesterday. Oh, the Oregon player in Columbus is playing. The Lightning are doing stuff again tonight. I don't know exactly what they're doing. I think it's also an interactive kind of thing. It's not necessarily this, but it's a little more fan centric. But they're at the rink, and I think Kristoff's there playing Oregon, and just different things like that. I mean, it's really cool. I don't know if this is going to be if I'm going to be in it for the long run with this. I mean, we're definitely going to do the playoffs. I definitely want to make it a thing. But, doing it on my own, I'm a little less equipped for success, next to like the Lightning, what they do, or any of the other clubs would do. But maybe this, maybe we go somewhere with it. Maybe a broadcaster would be interested in the model of watching together. But regardless, it's just cool to see people trying new things here, as it is a new time, especially in sports. Every game I get less and less aware that the crowd's not there. What's that, Don? 8:20. Okay, 8:20 is the puck drop. I know what I want to do. I want to see if Eric is around tonight. My buddy Eric, he has an Instagram page called Shorty's Cards. And he just got a couple boxes of hockey cards in the mail. And I'm going to see what he's doing, because we talked about maybe unpacking some of them on the feed. Yo, dude, you home? See if he wants to jump on and hang out with us for a little bit tonight. I'm not going to let you hear my burps. It's not going to happen. Not. Let me go here. View on Facebook. Okay, let's do that. This is still running. I could actually flip back over to this there. And how do you share it? There's the share right there. Copy the link. Okay. All right. Looking for 8:20 here for Hawks and Golden Knights. Vegas looking to take the 3-0 lead. That would be pretty crippling for Chicago, safe to say. Is there anyone else that's up that high? No, that's a tie. Close. The Islanders, they can take a 3-0 lead tomorrow. And Vancouver tomorrow night can go up. They're up 2-0 in their series. Otherwise, they're pretty evenly matched right now. Nobody is glaringly running away with it. Vegas is probably the most representative of a quote-unquote runaway. I think the Islanders are going to have some trouble in the next couple games. They're going to have to. Well, it's more about the Caps doing what they have to do to come back and put a big front up, because the Islanders are playing them very well right now. Then St. Louis and Vancouver. St. Louis, of course, the defending champions, but I don't think that means anything in this tournament. So I agree with you on new videos for new times. I'm just trying to do something different, man. Just trying to keep it building. And I think as the tournament starts to wind down and people just start watching hockey and they're not invested in it because their team is in it, but just because they love watching, maybe we'll get some views and loves and things like that. But it doesn't matter to me right now. I'm just glad to have you guys here and be able to watch the games with you and talk to you. I saw that. Is that Mr. Killer Killorn giving the Lightning a 1-0 lead, 4:12 here in the first period? Killer takes it, and wow, nice play. Simple play. Deke out the defender and just slide it along the ice, kind of 5-hole there. Yeah, it wasn't like 5-hole. It was just inside the right skate of Korpisalo, the left skate of Korpisalo, I should say. And now the Lightning have a 1-0 lead with 4:12 left here in the first period. Torch is not happy. Looked like he might have said some expletives, even though they cut that part out of the shot. Eric's not available tonight, so we won't be unpacking any hockey cards. Sorry. Apologies for that. Let's see. Yeah, Corpusalo was definitely was looking for the pass across, right? You got to play this. You got to play the shooter, man. Got to play the shooter first. Brain Point tries to take a shot, and that deflects up and out of play. 3:39 left here in the first period. I'm in. Whatever you want me to do, Robbie, I'm in. And even if the Caps are still in it, but I know you guys. I mean, I'm with you. I respected Ron for coming on and watching last night, yeah, especially what ultimately happened. I also respected your input when I invited you on. You're like, nah, I get a little too crazy when I watch the games because I'm the same way. I mean, I used to be a lot worse than I am now, but I definitely get into it. 3:25 here, first period, and it goes up out of play. Well, Aaron, I guess that's okay, depending on how old your daughter is. Is she old enough to be cursing, let alone cursing like a sailor? Because if not, you might have some problems. Definitely hockey language. Do we need to get you the disclaimer? Okay, so she's 21, so she can definitely use that language if she needs to. Hey, if she's 21 and using vulgar language about a hockey team, then that's par for the course. You've made a hockey fan. That's a gold star next to your name, Aaron. Fine job. Fine job. How did this get in here? Olivia is the best ever. My niece came in and messed around with my StreamYard. And now she's a little trickster, that girl. She is a little trickster. She's great, though. What's up, Billy? Thanks for jumping in, man. The Islanders, beside playing the Caps good, have Trotz factor going for me. Knows the I mean, without a doubt. I've been saying it the last couple of streams. Thanks for jumping in, Billy. That's what I've been saying, like since the beginning of the series. Like if there's one man that knows the Caps better than anyone else, that is any other team. There's one coach that knows. He's the one that led them to the final. He's the one that led them to the cup. So Trotz knows the number, and he's shutting them down. So we'll see what happens. I don't know that the Islanders sweep them out. And if the Caps get the next one and the momentum starts to swing, keep in mind that the year the Caps won the cup, they lost their first 2 games of the tournament, but they did make a goalie change. I don't think there will be a goalie change from Braden Holtby like there was with Grubauer that year, and then it went to Holtby. But Robbie's with us. He's a Caps fan, Billy, and he agrees. You know, it's just going to be hard. Trotz also knows how to get the second round flame out. You don't think that's the way to go, Aaron? I get you. I understand. We should be we're not going to do the Islanders game tomorrow at noon. We're just going to do the nighttime streams for now. It's just going to get back to that way, especially once this round is done. Like the games will predominantly be. Come on, Brian, break out your dictionary, dude. The games will predominantly be at the nighttime, so we're just going to keep it at night. 1:30 left here in the first period. Lightning have a 1-0 lead. We're also waiting for this next game to start. Blackhawks and Golden Knights. That starts at 8:20-ish. So we're going to definitely take a timeout for the intermission, and we'll come back and we'll be watching both games. I got a ghost behind my green screen over here. 1 minute left here in the first period. Again, these Eastern Conference games, they're really muddy and slow and defensive. And I mean, these Western Conference games are really so much better. That's why I'm looking forward to Hawks and Golden Knights. I'm looking forward to some of that Patrick Kane pizzazz coming out on the ice. 37 seconds left here. What are you doing? You want to put the headphones on? Why are you crawling around the floor over here? Put the headphones on if you want. Take a listen to it. No? All right. I'll be out there in a minute. We got just 20 seconds left here in the first period. I need some milk or something like that. Yeah, I am having a problem with it, Scott. I'm definitely kind of marble mouth right now. Mr. Ravens, nice to see you. Thanks for jumping in the room with us tonight. Keeping an eye on things. We'll have 2 games to watch here in a couple minutes. Fun stat, the Caps are the only team before 98 that has a franchise points leader, assist leader, goals leader, D points leader, and wins currently playing. And that would be, I guess, Ovi would be franchise point leader, assist leader, and goals leader. D points leader is that John Carlson. And wins leader is that Braden Holtby. Did I get those all right? You'll have to tell me, Robbie. You'll have to tell me. It's the end of the first period. The Tampa Bay Lightning have a 1-0 lead on the Columbus Blue Jackets here in Game 3 of their series, which is tied up. Assist leader is Backstrom. Nice. Wasn't that far off. Well, no, I was totally far off. I just thought Ovi owned every record that the Caps have, which is, of course, not the case. So this other game's not on yet, so I am going to take advantage of the break because it looks like actually, no, these games might line up. We might be outright watching both of them together throughout the whole night. So let me get some statistic on the screen for you. Hockey Now Network, we're watching together. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Hit up Hockey Now Net. That's the handle. Twitch.tv/Hockey Now Network. That is the feed for the Twitch to better quality. Better quality, and you're getting it like 5-6 seconds sooner than the other platforms. So let me do this, into this, and that. Huzzah! There we go. We got some stats up on the screen for you. Enjoy the intermission. I will be right back. Well, I was just pretty much told you're wrong, and I will. Hold on, I'll get you up there on the stream in a second. Let me get myself together here. Talking Now Network, we're watching together. Hang on, Jason, I can't hear you. Hang on one second. Hang on. Let me just let me get rid of that there. Let me put it there. Go ahead. Now you can start talking. Now you're on the stream. Now you can start talking. Ron, I'll bring you up in 1 second.
I haven't watched a second of hockey today because I'm in the process of remodeling my house.
You just moved in. You're supposed to remodel before you move in.
Yeah, well, if you saw the house before we moved in, you'd understand why it's taking so long to finish the remodel.
Where'd you move?
I actually live around the block from Ning.
Oh, you're right up by Ning, right. You showed up at his house last time.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot about all that. So you haven't seen any of what's going on today. Have you watched any hockey, really?
Not really. The only thing that I am up to date on is that Tuukka left the bubble.
Tuukka left. What is this? My niece put a towel up on the green screen. She's fun.
And I can't. I mean, I don't know what's going on with him personally. I'd have to think. I mean, didn't he just have a young child? Didn't his wife just have a baby not too long ago?
I don't know, Ron. Did his wife just have a baby?
In April, yeah.
April?
Yeah, late April, I think it was, yeah.
So, I mean, if my wife called and was like, listen, I can't do this anymore, or, postpartum's a thing. So
Sure.
So who knows? But at that point, if he says it's the best decision for, him and his family. You just kind of got to respect that and move on.
Probably the best decision for the team too, because if his head's not in it, then that's
Right.
not.
I mean, he already said, it's difficult for him to get into the games without there being any fans. So you really have to wonder if his head's really in it to begin with. And then with that's going on, and my guess is he needed to go home. And he's making the right decision for him and his family. And, Bruins fans can be all mad if they want to, but,
They're in good shape still in their series. They're leading 2-1 in their series now.
Okay. I mean, I wouldn't want my most important player to be playing if his head wasn't there to begin with. So,
especially the goalie.
Right.
Especially the goalie. And Aaron just said, when you have the third kid, you go from playing man to zone. And it's tough with only two parents. With one, his wife's probably losing the mind. I mean, I'm sure, these athletes, they have some infrastructure in their homes a little more than, we maybe afforded to, I mean, they have a pretty handsome income that can necessitate, we'll fly mom in, or we'll fly aunts in, or, friends or nannies or anything. But still, nonetheless, it's some validity to that, I think.
Yeah, I mean, we're not living off of $7.5 million a year. But
What'd you say, Aaron?
You want to sync us up?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Ron. I didn't mean. Aaron is that DQ? Aaron was asking, is that Dairy Queen?
Yeah, we got the blizzard tonight. Yeah, we took the family out for the blizzard, so there you go.
Can you turn it upside down, or is it too late?
No, it's too late. It's dripping. So.
It's already dripping.
I mean, there's a big chunk of ice cream in the middle that's hanging out, so there you go. So.
Nice. Are you going to we're back. Okay, we're in the second period here. Lightning have a 1-0 lead over the Blue Jackets, and we're 50, 49, 48, and we got to stop clock.
Yeah, I was a little behind there.
No, that series is what, 1-1, right?
Yep, 1-1. After the 5, did you see any of the 5 overtimes?
I did follow a little bit of that. I turned it on. I saw some of the 4th overtime.
Yeah.
I didn't see the game winner or anything like that. I just,
typical overtime winner, just throw it at the net.
I mean, that's what you got to do. I mean, when you have almost 90 shots on goal, one of them is bound to go in.
Yeah, pucked the guy up in the neck and then came right to point. And I mean, he wired it though. It was a good shot.
He did. He definitely did. He just flung it out the net. So
You're
gonna work. You're not gonna do Labor Day. You're not gonna. Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Some Jason Leiston time. I just hope Ron does. I hope Ron. There's all these names. Too many guys in my life right now. I need to take a step. Too many names.
I can get out of your life, not a problem.
No, it's okay. It's quite too much for me to keep track of with my mini brain upstairs. But Jeff, I mean, I could room with you if I had to. I prefer Jeff put me in my own room, but I think that in the COVID times, we should all have our own space.
I mean, I tried playing that with Jeff, but you know him. Well, we'll see how far that goes. But
Don's curious what it's like for officials to work a game that many overtimes.
So.
Well, let me start by this. What's the most overtimes you've ever worked?
I actually, at one point in time, was part of the crew that held the longest women's college hockey game ever.
Really?
Yeah. It was Robert Morris and Lyndon Wood from out of St. Louis. They played a 4 overtime game. And actually, the goaltender from Lyndon Wood was the backup for the U.S. women's team. That one, the game started at 3:00. We got back. It ended at 9:30.
Oh, God, that's about the same time that the Lightning game was.
Yeah, it was.
Yikes! That's
for me. It was. We were like, I was into it. Like, we were excited. After the second overtime, we started. We felt a little bit. We were tired. Like, that's a lot of speed to do.
We got a Columbus goal here. Equalizer.
1-1-1.
1-1-1-1-1-1-1. 18-11 left here in the second period. I didn't see who got it. Who was it?
Mm-hmm.
Got to take a look who that was.
They had numbers. They had 3-on-1. Oh, hell, almost a 4-on-1.
Yeah, Riley Nash. What a shot.
Nice shot. Yeah.
Was Zach Bogosian on the ice for the Lightning? He probably caused that.
No, McDonough was, and if McDonough was, then it was probably Cernak on the ice.
Cernak,
Cernak,
That's a nice shot.
Damn. So wow. How did you? I feel like it gets to a point where you don't want it to end. Where you're like, this is
Like-
why I want to keep going.
Honestly, it was weird because after the first one, we're like, all right, I just want it over with, and as officials, we're like, just hope it's a clean goal. There's no controversy. We want it to go, as smooth as possible.
Sure.
Then after the second one, we're like, well, what's the record here? And then we finished the third one. We're like, all right, we're 2 games in. We still felt pretty good. The girls were playing. I'll tell you, the girls were playing. But
nice.
And it was a clean goal. I can't remember her name, but she was the backup for the U.S. women's team in the Olympics. She on the game-winning goal, she blew out her MCL.
What? How?
Yeah, and she did it out of a desperation, trying to make a save. And she got a piece of it. She got a piece of it, and so they played. It was a best-of-3 series, so they had to play the next day. And
what?
And she actually was on the bench as the backup because she was like she wanted to play, but it.
Did the team that won the long game? Did they end up winning the whole thing?
Yeah, no. I mean, they won the series. They won game 2, like it was like 5-1. Like it was pretty handedly.
Yeah.
But that was an interesting one. We got back to the hotel and it was like, I don't even want food. Like there's a hot tub. I'm getting in the hot tub. I can't once you take your skates off, you're like, oh man, I don't want to put these back on.
Did you? So you didn't take them off? I mean, you didn't take them off at all?
No.
Get back in.
Yeah. Like,
you gotta get back in.
As soon as I took them off, like your feet just swell.
You don't take your skates off when they've been on that long period.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I don't care what you're doing, whether you're reffing, playing goalie, skating.
Yeah. Right.
You don't.
It was. I remember because I got back to the hotel and my wife was like, "How come you haven't been answering me?" Because occasionally you'll text somebody throughout in between periods.
Yeah.
Like in a playoff game like that, we're not checking our phones. We're talking about certain plays and we're in the game, like really in the game. And then I told her, I'm like, go look up the box score, and she pulls up the box score. She goes, "Oh, that's why." I'm like, yeah, it was
a little busy. There you go.
Yeah, because we were in Pittsburgh, so it was.
Oh, my regards. There you go. Okay.
Hold on, wait. Aaron wanted to make sure to check you. Yes, Jason does work with the ECHL.
Yep, he waves at Brian. He's one of Brian's guys, so he waves at him as he goes by the box.
Yeah, we have our moments during the anthems and during the sticks, third period. Take the ice.
Yep.
It's going to be Cooch is going to the box. 2-minute power play here for the Blue Jackets. 16:52 left. I'm sorry, that was Hedman sitting down. I thought they looked like Cooch for a minute.
That's big on the PK here. No Hedman out there.
Yeah, it definitely is. Looks like McDonough and Cernak are out there for the Lightning, along with Goodrow and Blake Coleman.
So, Brian, we were talking earlier about the earlier games and all that stuff. So, did you see what happened to Svechnikov? I always butcher the name.
No, I saw he got hurt, but I didn't see what happened to him.
Not good. He was tied up with Char in front, and when he went down, his foot didn't the blade didn't come out of the ice, and I put money on either fracture or broke his ankle. It was bad. It was pretty nasty.
Oh, that's a heartbreaker for them. He was playing so well.
Aaron's saying ACL, MCI. Man, I think it was ankle. I mean, it was something, but he wasn't putting any weight when he was carried off the ice. So, I
wonder if Twitter has anything yet.
Wow. Oh, so you're on Twitter is unfit to play.
What did you do in the intermission, Jason? Did you what'd you drink, or did you eat bananas or rehydrate or anything? Did you must have had a meal? The game was at 3. You must not have eaten after 2, 3rd. Wow.
Well, I mean, so.
Okay.
So, as is tradition for playoff games, we get into town, the day before. So we got into to Pittsburgh on Thursday afternoon, and our supervisor was in town, and he took us out the night before, and I was feeling it a little hungover come Friday morning.
Oh my God.
So, breakfast in the morning, we went to Cracker Barrel, load up on carbs and all the bad stuff to try to get rid of the alcohol kind of thing.
Right.
And I wasn't feeling right still. So when I got to the rink, I pounded a Gatorade and actually had like 2 soft pretzels. And that kept me through until about the second OT. They brought in some pizza for us. We had a slice of pizza in between and a power bar, get us going.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
I mean,
I just didn't. I would think it like I was saying, and even that game the other night. You're like, okay, come on, let's get the longest game here. Let's see if we can get. Come on, let's see if we can get 6 overtimes out of this.
I mean, at that point, we were like, let's go for the record. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, right.
Did they give you a plaque or anything, or no?
No. And actually, 2 years later, it was beaten, but that's okay. Records are made to be broken, but
True story.
The Lindenwood goaltender, she had like 92 saves or something stupid. It was insane.
Corpus Salo type, man. There you go. All right.
Yeah.
God. Damn. What are you working on at your house now? You're doing the home renovations. What are you doing? I did some home renovating today, by the way.
So we got the bathroom.
Green screen.
I did move the towel off the green screen. My niece put it up, snuck in there in the last period and hung it up.
So I'm gonna go back behind my own personal sort of green screen. So this is what
there you go.
We gutted the bathroom.
Okay.
Tiles in, tubs in. We
come on, Walt.
Had the
hold on. Walt wants to know if Ron's having his Depression Dairy Queen Smartie flurry.
I got Wonder Woman. I think these cups are from like July. They just didn't use them, I guess. I don't know.
Do they have Smarties flurries? I would try that.
I don't know. Huh?
That's a lot of sugar, but I'm in.
Yeah, we were trying to do some with the family tonight.
Lightning will have a power play here. So you gutted out the bathroom, Jason?
Yeah, so we had to take some of the wall out in the bedroom. So I'm patching up the wall so I can texture it and paint it a little bit later.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you getting rid of the popcorn?
I'm not getting rid of the popcorn ceiling because it's everywhere in my house, and I'm not ready to do that just yet.
That's
an undertaking right there.
Yeah, that's not something I'm prepared to mentally prepared to do yet.
Like, I want to get rid of it. It's just ugly. It's just gross. Like, just why?
I hate it.
Good idea.
I absolutely hate it. I really do. I hate it, but
Brian, look at us, guys. Just look at us. Look at the screen. Look at the game. Watch together. Don't look at.
I know, and I got big vaulted ceilings, but it's just I hate the popcorn.
Yeah, no, I do too. It's even in my garage.
Look at the smooth ceiling, though. Nice, smooth.
Yeah, that's what I want. We have one smooth ceiling right in the foyer, like as soon as you come in the door, but it's just not enough. So what do? You're just remodeling that bathroom then?
Well, we are almost done with the kitchen. I just got to finish the cabinets as well.
It's a true story, Aaron.
Or we'll Redenbacher, one or the other. So it's all right.
Well, you guys might be impressed to know that I, Brian Sklover, Mr. Handyman himself, I changed out all of the knobs on our kitchen cabinets today.
I thought you were going to say you changed like a light bulb or something. I was going to be really excited for you.
How many light bulbs did you change today, Brian?
No, not light bulbs. They are doorknobs. And there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 6. And then I think there's like 24 or 25 of them. Very proud of myself.
So 50 screws. Congratulations.
50 screws in one day. That's a Saturday right there.
That's pretty hardcore right there. But I bet you that the hardware adds up, man. Trust me. I do furniture for a living, and I'm always on construction build outs and stuff. And it's crazy how much that stuff. Brian, we're gonna call him Home Depot. We're gonna call him Brian Depot now. There you go. Sorry, you got
Brian Depot. Pull up a wall full of. Come on.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Well, Walt's in the middle of a forest. Yeah.
Walt's camping, right? He has camping joke brain.
Yeah.
So what's how much more you got to do in the house?
So I gotta put.
Do you like doing this stuff? I should ask first.
What's that?
Do you like doing these kind of home improvement projects? So you're really loving life right now.
Yeah, I'm loving it. But so I gotta finish the cabinets.
I can tell.
Once I finish the cabinets, I gotta do the countertop. That's gonna be a couple months away because I'm not ready for that right now. But
well, hey, if you need anybody to help you replace the knobs on those cabinets, I know a guy.
My wife bought new ones, so I mean, if you want to put them in, by all means.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be more than happy to help. That's it's right up my alley. Doorknobs and cabinet knobs. That's the two things that I can do home improvement wise. Luckily, my wife doesn't expect anything else out of me. So
no light bulbs. They put the niece up there like by the towel. That's a big deal.
No, I do light bulbs. It's just that if I'm the one that's switching the light bulbs, it's going to be the light bulbs I buy. And lately, they've been the smart light bulbs they're significantly, well, not significantly, but a little more expensive than.
No, they're significantly more expensive than regular light bulbs.
No. You can get some cheap. Like Best Buy has a kit. You can get 3 light bulbs and a smart outlet, and it's only like $30.
Yeah. Do you know how much a regular light bulb is? Like $1.25.
And they burn out. They're not good for the environment. All the other garbage that I need to back up the reasoning for buying smart light bulbs. Come on, guys, you're killing me here.
I had a buddy of mine. He came and ran some electrical for me. Like I said, I don't mess with electrical, so he came and ran. We put in 3 of these dome lights. There's one down here. There's 2 up in the upstairs hallway.
Yeah.
And so he popped them in, and I gave him a little bit of a hand. I patched the drywall paint and stuff like that. I didn't realize that they're what are they? The CL light bulbs or something like that, or like I mean they got little prongs. So I'm thinking I've got a light bulb downstairs. I go up. One went out a couple days ago, so I went up there to change it, and I'm like, crap, I don't have the bulb. So I had to go to Home Depot, and I got a 2-pack for I think like $10 for a 2-pack, which wasn't bad, but they're still a little bit more expensive than a basic light bulb, you know? So it's kind of like, I was
the convenience of telling the device to turn the light on or turn the light off, or being able to turn it on and off from the phone is really
lazy.
It's not lazy. It's very, very convenient. Very convenient.
Well, we used to have our thermostat tied to the phone, and it was nice. Like we're upstairs, and like my wife, it's too hot or too cold, but we got rid of that. I was like, I'm done with that. So it was all right. But.
I love the smart stuff. I just bought a smart electrical outlet, like a surge protector, to put in here in the new studio, so that I could put the speakers and the lights on one surge protector, and then I could tell Alexa, or tell the device. Now Alexa is going to be activated over there. Tell the device turn on the studio, and then I don't have to go reaching in behind the speakers and reaching in behind the light and the other stuff.
You just have your niece crawl underneath the table and have her flip the switch. You'll be all right.
Ron, we're trying to prolong the process of having my niece move in here. It's going to happen one day. It's just not. If I start needing to rely on her to switch light bulbs and turn my speakers on, then it's lazy.
She's already redesigning your set, man. I mean, it's all right. So
I know she is. It's cool. She's going to help me. I got a string of LED like lights that I bought on Amazon, the cheapies from China, the ones that Ming uses for. Remember the first tunnel that we had, the blue light, at blue line tournament, the PVC wrapped with the
yeah.
So Ron, Ning tries to make it as authentic of an experience as he can, and he does. And now we have a big, beautiful, inflatable like tunnel that the players run straight out of. Why are you so anyway, just
Jason probably has to take it down before he refs the game. That's the problem. So
no, but he will have to take it down. And no, he doesn't ref. You don't ref youth. You just do ECHL now.
Yeah, but I actually registered this year, so I might skate a few.
Dude,
I won't skate any of the Labor Day. I told Jeff either I'll skate it or I'll work it. So I'm strictly working. But
I'm glad to hear you're going to be there working.
I'll be there all 4 days. So
I won't lie to you. I'm a little, I don't know if I should say worried, but I'm still not sure how I'm going to be wearing a mask like for a prolonged period of time. That's going to be hard for me to do.
Yeah.
Practicing, wear your Ranger mask around the house. You'll be all right.
Yeah, I know. like, I have several different masks. I have several kinds. I have ones that I can exhale easier and they don't fog up my glasses. I have some that cover more of my face and blah, 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 blah. But I just don't know how I'm going to be able to handle wearing a mask for the whole weekend.
Yeah. I mean, so we were wearing them at the rink before we shut down again.
Yeah.
And the mask that they gave us was terrible. Like, it was too loose. And if you took a deep breath, you'd suck it in. But after a while, you just kind of get used to it.
I mean, I'm on job sites, on construction sites, and they said I have to wear them all day, and it's just,
yeah.
I mean, I've gotten used to it, like where it's I've got these masks that have the they're like 2-ply, and you throw a filter in it, and and they're really comfortable too, and so yeah, so it hasn't been that bad. Like I said, I've always found something I like to wear, like.
Did you see what Kucherov just did?
It was ridiculous. He caught it and backhanded it. Yeah.
He kind of like it hit him in the chest, and he kind of like fluttered like a butterfly and like kind of chested it forward on himself.
He was jumping through a defenseman too at the same time. It's pretty impressive what these guys do. So
it seemed like that. Hold on, I got Walt send me a picture of his campground. Pretty beautiful, man. Did you spend a lot of time in Canada, Jason? I mean, being from Buffalo, that close to the border.
Yes. Yeah.
That looks like something out of the LLB catalog with the dog posing.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time in Fort Erie. I mean, my dad and my stepmom, there was a family cottage that was there, right on Crystal Beach. So we were there a lot. Once a summer, we used to take with my stepdad. We'd go, we'd do a fishing trip up past Montreal, and then obviously whenever we played hockey and went across the border.
That was a big hit right there from
a
lot. Just kind of slammed them down.
Yep. Nice. Oh, here we go.
Oh, back the other way. Riley Nash again.
Oh, just
it up. Another guy that was too good to play for the Florida Panthers.
There's a lot of them these days.
I feel like we see that every game, like twice a game. Yeah.
Yeah, true story. I mean Riley Smith though. Riley Smith.
Riley Smith.
And Marchessault, both of them went in the expansion draft.
It'll be interesting to see how Seattle does, especially since McPhee's strategy of trading and getting picks and, like the way he did it is kind of out there. It'll be interesting to see how Seattle handles the draft.
Didn't Florida give them a pick to take Marchessault?
I believe so. No, McPhee got picks, players.
Oh, I mean, he made a killing out of that.
He fleeced so many people. And like I said, I think it was more so people didn't know what to expect. And it was a bummer. Like the Caps lost Schmidt. I mean, teams lost really good players like a Marchessault or something like that. And basically, like I know for the Caps, McPhee offered to like not take him if the Caps gave up like a pick or cash or prospect, something he wanted. And if you didn't do it, he was like, well, screw you. I'm going to take what I want. So that's what happened with Marchessault. And the Panthers lost, I think it was a pick, a little bit of cash and the player for them to take him. So it was crazy.
Vegas definitely they definitely did well in that whole experience.
Oh, what a
Are you getting burned out, Ron, with all this hockey? I'm starting to feel it right now. I'm not going to lie.
Man, I can watch hockey. It's all right. Let's go. Let's do it.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I'm good.
3:15. It's been, I mean, even while I'm watching this now, it's just like, I think it's just.
What a save. You see that save?
Wow. We got that toe across Corpusalo. Wow.
That dude's like freaking locked in. Dude, that was sick. No, I did about 5.5, 6 miles on the bike this morning. Worked on the backyard, grilled, watched a little hockey earlier, played with the kids, hung out. So now we're here. So it's all right.
Hi, Jamie. And no, I'm not buying a damn horse. Stop asking.
Hey, Jason and Brian, Ron's here, man. Come on.
Yeah, don't forget about Ron, Jamie. Come on.
That's not even my name tonight. My name's not now. My name's longer. So
Jamie's just trying to sell horses over here.
Yeah, she keeps pressuring me to get one for my girls. Not a chance.
Now, my youngest rides horses, so she enjoys it a lot. So
Jamie rides horses. So does I think her daughter does too.
Yeah,
I took the horses to Maryland. There you go. So it's all right.
See, Petey's got you covered. Petey says hi.
Pete, man, see, and Petey, I love Petey. See, it's all right. Petey, that might be a bag of biscuits for you, buddy. It's all right.
So, let's see. Ron, you're not helping Jason out right now. You're not helping him out.
Listen,
I didn't. I mean, I didn't say how, but like I said, it's. I mean, there's a farm and the horses stay over there. The best I got is 2 guinea pigs and a rabbit downstairs. I mean, that's it. So it's all right. We're good.
You don't know Ron, but he's on the screen with us. Come on, James. Come on.
We're watching together. Go ahead. Even there's a dog tweeting. I mean, yeah.
Dog tweeting.
Wait till it gets later. It's great. Let me tell you. It's like, I mean, we have dogs tweeting. Yeah. We have referees. We have a football referee. We have a hockey referee. We have Brian. He's getting burned out. I mean, dude. You don't know what's going to happen in about a half hour. I mean,
who can tell? And hey, we may get
going down. I mean,
we may get Jeff Ning on the screen, and then things really go. Did you see? Have you heard any of his actions through the games against the Leafs games? Like he was on the screen for Game 5 when they lost.
Wow.
I missed that.
No, you got to go back on Facebook and look at and just watch the ends of the streams. I mean, it's
right. Get out of the soapbox and rant and rave.
No, he gets out anti-itch cream and starts rolling around half naked on a bed.
Oh my god!
Yeah, here he is. That was him. This was him on game.
That's when
that was when the Leafs were down 3-0, and then they right.
Yep, that was come back in the Matthews in overtime. Yep.
Let me see if I can get the other picture of him. I know I have another.
Where's the classic? Yeah, where's the
I know I have it. I just have to find it.
There's some good ones, man.
Let's see.
Yeah. And now Jason, is Ning helping you with your remodel there, or are you just kind of?
He's offered, but he's busy.
Yeah.
He's got to fix his own house now. His own house is all jacked up now after that lightning strike. God, he was telling us the other night.
Did he get bad by you? There, you guys are right around the corner.
Yeah, it was bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like we live around the block from Wakaiba Golf Course, and I know at least that course got hit at least 3 times.
Wow.
Jeez.
Brutal. Yeah, it gets really bad. That's why I bought a couple other surge protectors. I could just see getting. And I obviously don't want that to happen. I shouldn't even put that into the universe. But the lightning's pretty gnarly down here. Where's Desktop Files? Where's this other Ning picture?
We've had some crazy stuff. God, they just had a Duratio go through Chicago where they had 100-mile-per-hour winds. That was crazy last week.
Dude, the Jericho?
Duratio, man. Jericho, man. You sound like you're talking Chris Jericho, old school wrestling or something.
Hey, nothing wrong with Y2J.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what I saw a girl TikToking about it that lives in Iowa, and Iowa's like decimated. No one's talking about it. It's pretty brutal.
Yeah, a lot of areas got hit by that thing. And we had a Duratio back in
Duratio.
Yeah, what was it, about 7, 8, whatever you want to call it, 7, 8 years ago, and we weren't expecting it. I had never even heard of it, to be honest with you. And it ripped apart trees. We didn't have power for about 5 days. It was just, and the infrastructure here in DC, I mean, everything is just so tight. Like I said, I'm about 30 minutes north of DC, but it just everywhere got hammered. It was nuts, man. It was pretty wild. So,
anytime Brady needs to get away from you, he's welcome over at my house. And just because you are here, we will show you Naked Ning.
Oh my!
It is that down and out.
Down and out. See, Ron, you handled last night all wrong. You should have handled it. You should have started stripping.
Well, nobody wants to see me taking off my clothes. Okay, it's just. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's not something anybody wants to see. You're going to lose viewers. It's bad. I'm trying to help you.
Did you have Jeff on when they were down 3-0 and then came back to win?
That was that one with the glove beer thing, and it was crazy. And he started watching the Blue Jays game. He quit. Yeah. He was like, I'm done. I'm watching the Blue Jays. And they kept scoring. And I think we had Walt, me, Sil. Maybe we had one. I mean, Brian. Yeah, I think we at least.
Oh! Braden Point. Got a Braden Point goal here. Lightning up 2-1. 5:44 left in the second period.
What?
Do you even have cable at your house yet?
I've got my Apple TV and I stream everything.
Picking up the junk, man. Look at that. There you go. The trash on the doorstep.
Yeah, I was just laying right there. What were you going to ask?
Your guys' thoughts on the penalty in overtime?
Good call to bring that up. I'd love to get your take because at the end of the day, the only thing I can say about it is thank God I didn't have to be the one responsible to make or not make that call.
Yeah.
because earlier in the game, or real quick before you tell, because anybody that's watching and doesn't know, but Jason Leiston is he's an official in hockey and pro leagues and everything, so he would have to make a call like that. So I do want to know his mindset. But Seth Jones got whistled earlier in the game for the same exact play. But I do understand it's deep into overtime and you got to let the players decide the play and blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, Hedman definitely laid into him, it looked like to me. I mean, it wasn't heavy, but.
It's hard to say because, like you said, Hedman comes around the front. He got the shin guard a little bit, but like I said, I feel like also he was leaning into Hedman too. So I think, so. Yeah.
Hold on, Ron. So, because I heard what you said, I want to go back to, we're not losing that thought. But I told Jamie the other day, because she sent me a picture, I messaged her and I was like, it's not like striking resemblance, but your son kind of looks like Alexis Lafreniere because he's now, like, I'm paying a lot of attention to him now. And the prospective number 1 pick for the New York Rangers. Jason, did you know the Rangers won the NHL draft lottery? So I said,
you hadn't heard it yet, right? I mean, it was.
I heard it.
Yeah,
you heard about that? It happened last Monday. It was pretty cool. It was a little Rangers ping pong ball, number 1. Unbelievable how those things happen.
The only thing that I saw was that the Leafs ball hit the post both times and didn't go in.
Yeah, a lot of people saw that, man.
Totally did. So I sent Jamie a message. I was like, Brady looks exactly like Alexis Lafreniere, the player that's going to go to the Rangers here, blah, blah, blah. And then I said, send me a picture. I want to do a side-by-side. So she sends me a picture. The kid is in a salon with her. She drags him to a hair salon or a beauty salon. The poor kid. So I told her, whenever Brady wants to leave and come over, he can stay with us whenever he wants to get away with you. And her return was, you could have both my kids if you want. And I was like, let's just start with Brady.
Well, we'll break it in.
Bella's sweet, but Bella she's a handful.
I love Bella.
Yeah.
But I can only handle her for about 20 seconds at a time.
We have a mascot, Ron. Like, we actually have, I'm not lying to you. Ning does it. He does it the best that he can, and he gives the kids a cool experience. And we have a mascot called Chirp. Bella just follows Chirp around. You know what I mean? And and Chirp, for the little ears, Chirp is a really nice bird, and he's got a lot of patience and he's got a lot of talent in what he does, but he, you can only have your tail pulled as you walk around a hockey rink for an hour before
I think Jason's face said it all right there when you started talking about patience. So there you go.
We love you, Jamie.
By the way, Aaron pulls everything. He pulls your lineup cards. He pulled the ratio date, June 29th, 2012. There you go.
Oh, wow.
Dude, he pulls everything, dude. He's like a fountain of information. It's all right.
And we mean it with love, Jamie, because Brady definitely has the good parts of you, and Bella definitely has the other parts of you.
Hey, Brian, for Jamie, pull up the horse photo. I sent you a horse photo for Jamie. So my kid riding. So there you go.
Let me see. Hold on 1 second, James. Don't go away, because Ron just sent the picture over. Let me pull it up here. Talking about horses here when there's 2 NHL playoff games happening.
There's a break in play. It's all right.
Yeah. Nonetheless, we're all good. Horse, Paige, right?
Huh?
Okay, that's Paige, right?
That's my younger one, Abby. So she.
Okay.
Yeah. Paige is a 2nd-degree black belt in karate. So.
Okay. Yeah, exactly, Aaron. That's a gritty lawsuit waiting to happen there.
As long as, are the tail feathers like detachable? That's all right.
They're not, but it would be helpful if they were. Yeah, there we go.
There she is. That's Casey, and Casey's a halflinger. So we ride over in Durwood about 10, 15 minutes away from here. But that's Abby riding. She's 12. There you go.
Nice.
Well, Jason, you just got a new house, so you must have a nice size yard for you to just put a horse back there.
He's got a pool, man. We'll get him a gator or something. That's a Florida thing.
I don't have a pool. It's the one thing I want to put in.
Really?
Next project.
I told Jeff one of these days he's going to wake up. I'm just going to be in his.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen in that pool, so just be careful. It's all right.
Yeah, for real. He did cannonball after every Leafs goal, and after they made the comeback down from 3.
There weren't a ton, so he didn't get too wet. So
the comeback. Okay, so that game. That
hold on, wait. Okay, go ahead, make your thought right here, and then we have to go back to the officials because we never got your take on the penalty no call.
The Nick Foligno call, the one that led to the Austin Matthews power play. First of all, let's go to the penalty kill. What are 3 Blue Jackets doing on one side of the ice to begin with? But that's the worst PK I've ever seen ever.
Yep.
And then the one guy you're going to leave wide open is Austin Matthews, but I digress. So what bothered me about that call in overtime wasn't that the down official didn't call it. He was staring at it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like, who was it? Was it what was the defenseman for Toronto? He laid on the ground like he got shot. And then the back official put his arm in the air after about 10 seconds.
That wasn't Muzzin got hurt. That wasn't Muzzin, was it? When he got hurt? He
didn't get hurt though, because he was on the ice for the power play.
It wasn't him then, okay.
No, the Muzzin was the game before, I thought.
So it was a penalty, but I'm not sure it was a penalty in the playoffs in overtime.
Right.
To begin with. And it always bothers me in a 4-man system when you've got the down official staring at the play and he doesn't put his arm in the air. And you got the back official. Granted, these are NHL officials, way better than I'll ever be. But still, it just looks horrible.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you see that.
Agree. Yeah.
I feel like you see that a couple times a game too, where something's right by an official down low, and then the guy at center ice is calling it, or vice versa. It's
so if it happens 5 feet in front of a referee, those are the most difficult calls to make because you don't have a good line of sight.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
But he was on the other end of the other side of the ice, and the net wasn't in his view yet, so he should have been able to make that call or chose not to. That's just, that'll always be something that will always be a thing in a 4-man system, but it just looked real bad. And as an official, I'm like, granted, at that level, you trust your partner way more than you would at any other level. But if that happened in like a midget game, an 18U game, and I'm staring at it, and I got somebody else that puts his arm in the air that I'm not sure what kind of official they are, it makes me look bad.
Yeah. Because the thought is that you should have also made the same call?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if my arm didn't go up, then it looks bad. But then if I'm staring at it and my arm doesn't go up, I don't think it's a penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I just, in that respect, he could have easily gotten a penalty shot, but you were already, the other team, the Lightning were on the power play, so you would have just evened it up 4-on-4. It's not even like you wouldn't have put them down 5-on-3 or even just the straight up power play. But
Brian, look behind your head, bud.
What's behind? Is the towel back up there again? Where are you? Where are you?
That's gonna be a thing all night, dude.
Where are you hiding?
Maybe it was Petey.
It was not Petey. It was definitely not Petey. It was Olivia. Olivia, come on. Trying to do a serious show here. It's all 7 people.
We're talking about horses and
yeah, I know.
House remodels and
there's all 7 people doing this, and 2 of those devices are in our house. Okay, you're embarrassing me in front of 5 of my friends. I'm only kidding, Liv. It's funny, and I'll leave the towel there. Although you are. And it might be time for. Oh no, Merzlikins is not there.
No.
Merzlikins, it's Mattis Kivlinkis. Aaron, can you help me on the pronunciation there?
I'm sure it's already being typed. So what a shot by Hedman, man. Look at that. Split the seam, come up the middle. Boop.
Oh yeah, great shot. Was that looked like down?
No, went I thought it went above the arm.
Right under his arm. Yeah, great play from Hetty. 3-1 Lightning. I don't. Am I going to get some help on the? Can't. Aaron cannot help me with this pronunciation. I appreciate you though. I wonder if that website that I had might be able to help. The name engine. Let's see. They already helped me with the other one.
It's not like your favorite Montreal name, though.
Kotkaniemi?
Attaboy. I think it's like 1 mention a game, I think, right? Doesn't it? About
I try to. And tomorrow night, we're going to do the Flyers Habs game.
23-13 in shots here, man. Looks like a Caps game. Crap. No shots.
Kivlenix. I don't know. Let's see if we can maybe Merzlik and no. They don't have his name listed on this website.
Oh, we're having a disagreement. Oh, Sergachev's pissed. He just got his helmet ripped off. Nice.
Yeah, I see that. And he has that dark Russian, like he's got his head cocked. Oh, he just pushed at Dubois too. He's trying to get the attention. Yeah, he's yelling at him. I'm sure nobody's probably yelling in Russian, but what is Petey? What is mommy doing in there? It sounds like she's drilling for oil or vacuuming at 9:15 at night.
Oh, there's your pronunciation.
I don't know either. Kivlenix, yeah. Sil, will you be able to come on tomorrow night for Habs Flyers? Because I'm looking forward to that one. Definitely looking forward to that one.
Breaking news: the dog is tweeted.
There's a bug. Thank God I didn't have to deal with it. I hate dealing with bugs.
No wonder you started this stream.
So passive about bugs, Ron. Like if I see, I mean, if there's a palmetto bug in here or a lizard, it's just like, what are you going to do? They don't want to come and eat. They're not going to come eat me. They don't want to take my blood. They don't want to just let it go. It's going to be back in the dark corner it came from. Matiz Kivlenix. Jason, you want to try?
Jason, this is Hooked on Phonics. You didn't know? This isn't a hockey show.
Matiz Kivlenix.
Matiz Kivlenix.
No idea.
That's not a buzzer because you're wrong. That's a buzzer because it's the end of the second period.
What just almost hit you in the head? Something came down.
What came down? Dude, this could really, I mean, tell your friends the stream could get good in the third period, not because of the hockey, but because of...
Brian goes through the green screen. That's what's going to happen, eh?
We'll be back with another episode of Brian Really Wants to Have Kids?
Question mark?
As the world turns, yes.
And then, let's see. Did you hear the audio of John Walton breaking his chair during the game last night?
They're doing the games, I think, at Capital One up in the box. And
why is there towels coming over? Am I green?
You can hear me if I say something. No, it's all right. No, but yeah, supposedly he was in his chair early in the game, and I guess just the chair broke, and he posted a picture on Twitter. Yeah, supposedly, Aaron, it was during play-by-play, right? It's pretty wild. Nothing worked for the Caps last night, whether it was in Toronto or in DC. It's all right.
This is a Tom and Dan towel. If you're in the Orlando area, you're familiar with Tom and Dan, I'm sure. Very popular podcast down here. So, guys, you've made it onto the Big Hockey Now show. Congratulations.
Tom and Dan, there you go. Free sponsorship. Send money. There you go.
Mark, you got a mediocre time, AMT with Tom and Dan, and now I just sent it back over, which means I'm going to get it tenfold the other way. It's okay. I already had to pay for my own belongings back earlier today. I tried to explain to her that was blackmail. And
hey, you should try the kid thing, man. It gets exciting, man. We were having a good time last week. I'm surprised I was able to be on here as much as I was. So it's all right.
We definitely are. That's definitely in the cards, but this is definitely some free training.
The only advice for you is one and done, because my second one is a younger version of Bella.
Oh,
which is a good thing at times for 20 seconds at a time.
At time. Which is Bella.
Oh no! Oh, Ron, don't look, Ron. Don't look.
Dude, if I was there, I'd take your screen down for you. It's all right.
You know what that is. I mean, you see what the bottom of that.
It's great. It's great. You don't want Ron to leave again, do you? I mean, come on.
No, I don't want you to leave. Will you stop? My friend's gonna leave. What is this?
What is that? That doesn't even look like a towel. What is?
It's an Islanders drawstring bag.
Yeah, that looks weird. I'm sorry. That could be any team's drawstring bag. That's like a hockey stick and a puck. I know it's the Islanders, but
It's an empty pillowcase.
no, you should see. I made a pillowcase for my kid with a bunch of things from the Stanley Cup run. It was pretty cool. And Snapfish, my favorite. I started making beach towels last year. It's great. So
I'm going to take a break and make sure that nothing breaks over here.
I'm out. I'm going back to remodel.
Thanks for jumping in for a minute, man.
Absolutely. Talk to you guys
good
later.
speaking there, Jason. At least you weren't in Ning's bedroom this time. That was good. That's good.
On his bed, mind you.
Dude, what was that? Seriously, that was bold.
That was your big debut. That was impressive.
I mean, he had it on the. I texted Becky. I'm like, I'm coming over. Unlock the door.
You should invite him over to your house and just make him work while you're on the stream. That'd be good.
You got to come wave so that everybody knows. So at least Ron knows it's not me setting up.
Yeah, we just had Abby on. Come on now. We had my kid on. Where's the need?
Where are you? Olivia, come here. Why not? All right, fine.
All right, guys. I'll see you later.
Be good, dude. Thanks for jumping on. Come on again.
Jason.
Yeah, well, come on soon. I'll actually watch the games with you guys soon. I'm almost done with my stuff. So,
Awesome. Don't forget about those door handles. I can help you out.
all right.
No treats for Petey. Sorry. Petey.
Oh, Petey, come on.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Petey.
Oh.
Yeah.
On that note, I'm out.
No, I can't win.
All right.
I'm out. See ya. I'm out. No.
Oh, no, Ron. Don't leave me hanging. The Vegas and Chicago is 1-0, so we're keeping an eye on that.
Yeah,
But
I think they got a shorty there.
Vegas early on, yeah, I think that's what it was. All right, I'm going to you come back in the third with me. You don't have to if you don't want to.
No, I'm kidding. No dog treats, though.
No dog treats, Petey.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to come back for the third. If you want to join me, I'd love to have you. If you need to go.
Don't beg, Brian. It's okay.
All right, cool. I'll talk to you in a few then.
Hey, bud.
Talking Now Network, we are watching together the Lightning and Blue Jackets. Lightning have a 3-1 lead. We'll be back. Don't forget.
Hit that subscribe button and smash that like button and do that.
All right, the game's back on. I see that. Ron, does that say no treats for Petey?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm out of breath right now.
You all right?
Yes, but during the intermission, me and Olivia started installing the LED lights under the table. We got way too into it. So we totally missed the beginning of the third period here.
Yeah, what do you got? 1840, 39, 38, 37, 36.
41, 40, 39, 38, 37. So you're a couple seconds ahead of me. It's all good, though. Oh.
I paused for a few seconds, so I just hit 28, 27.
28, 27, 26, 25. So we're generally there. Oh!
Bingo in the basket, baby. Watch out. We got a hockey game.
Oh. All right.
Oh, the cannon just went off. Watch out. I saw the cannon.
I wonder if they're going to bring the cannon out west, or if they get that far.
Feel that baby out there, right?
For real, man. Whoa. All right.
So I told you, I think I told you I went to a game in Columbus last year, February of 19, I guess. And that was pretty cool, dude. I got a picture with the cannon and talked to the guys that run it and all that stuff. It was a pretty cool deal, actually.
I'll bet that.
Neat arena. So they actually have their practice facility inside. Like literally you're walking on the concourse.
Right.
Literally you can see the practice facility like from the concourse. And there was like youth games going on while the NHL game was going on. It was pretty cool, actually.
Wow.
Some kind of game.
What's going on here? My screen's all messed up here.
Great. Towels flying over.
All right.
Oh, we got a Columbus Blue Jacket in the goal. Get out of the goal. There you go.
Sorry about the delay getting back here, guys.
Oh, what a save.
Oh.
Orpy.
So, I mean, did you hear what I said last night after the game about, you don't have to worry about going to the island. It's still a neutral place, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah. Yeah. Just right now, I don't know if you saw that, the message I sent you, but like, I'm sure you did, but they had the distances of the shots, the first 13 shots in the two periods. And I mean, they had 3 shots within 50 feet of the net. You're not going to, I don't care what hockey you're playing. You're not going to win. I mean, you're not. I mean, and if the Islanders are going to be content to keep them outside and the Caps are just going to be, okay, we'll just stay out here and flip the puck to you. I mean, nothing's going to happen. And this isn't, doom and gloom. I mean, the Caps could turn it back up. They could win a game or two. But it's just, this is the stuff we saw before the break. It was like win one, lose one, win one, lose one, win one, lose one. The team was really good October, November, December, and then January, and they hit the skid. They were lucky to hold on to the one of the top 4, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So maybe they peaked too early. I don't know, all the cliche crap, but we'll see what happens. So
doesn't make it any easier. I know that.
No, well, I
didn't want you to think you were going to have to, start dealing with a bunch of, Homer BS or anything like that. Especially, obviously, the Islanders stuff is, half jokey for me, and I'll the Islanders because it's in my home, and I'll stick with the tri-state area all the time. But I just didn't want to. I didn't know. I didn't know if you were bidding it up and you just vanished, or if you were.
Yeah, you know what? That was more self-censoring last night because, like I said, I don't want to sound like a dingus, and I was fine with the loss, whatever. That wasn't a big deal, but. I was like, especially with your niece there, I was like, man, I was like, I gotta bite my tongue. I was like, I might say something. I don't want to say something stupid. I didn't say anything. I calmly put away my computer, went upstairs, and shot you a message. And
Right.
it was, and you know what? And to be honest with you, like I said, it is frustrating to watch the Caps play the way. You know what? If we're losing a 1-goal game, awesome. I mean, if it's tight, exciting. The first game, if the Islanders don't score at the end of the second period, they might not score the whole game, and I think that just turned the tables, and they got a few bounces and buried them and made their chances work. In the second game, you know what? And it's been a Caps thing all year. And you see, like, anytime, you score a goal to tie it, you might have momentum, and then team comes by on a horrible turnover, by Verona at the blue line, and it's just 15 seconds later you lose that momentum. It's.
Do you think?
So.
Do you think? What's the urgency for? Holtby's a free agent this year. Is that right?
Yeah. So he's, and with the salary cap coming down, unless he takes like a 1-year deal or something like that just to stay. I mean, who knows? I mean, the Caps are going to be different next year. I mean, you're starting to see it. I mean, Samsonov's good, but any rookie goaltender you throw in there, who knows what you're going to get? I mean, I know you guys are excited about your guy, but it's look at Carey Hart. I mean, dude, he freaking got killed yesterday. I mean, you can be as high as you want on a young goaltender. You just don't know. It takes time.
Yep, absolutely. That's what I was going to ask you. What the what the urgency is to get the young kid in there. I mean, obviously the urgency is pretty high. You want to see what you got there. You don't want to just sit on the kid for years if he's good enough to to put the workload on. But
I'm surprised that Vanishek, the guy who was the number. Oh, hang on. No, I'm surprised the number one in Hershey got the backup job. Maybe just he was playing more than Phoenix Copley, but Cops, he was the backup to Holtby last year, the whole season. So it's interesting that he got skipped, but he signed a 3-year deal too. So there's a lot of goaltending options that are played at the NHL level. So now you're getting both at the same time. Watch out.
I know.
But so like I said, they'll be all right. It's who knows? I mean, heck, the first game, that's why you gave up your third goal, is because freaking Holtby decided to hand it off to a guy that was covering Ovi, and Ovi Carlson were kind of lazy, and the Islanders weren't. So.
Second, I'm pulling up my feed real quick.
That's fine. So we got 3-2. We got 13-10 if you're watching with us. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
13-1. Yep.
0. So we're all synced up. You should be, people. Come on, because we're watching together, right?
Definitely.
Oh, I saw her.
Did you?
Yeah, briefly.
You were on camera for a second.
You're a star.
She said, "I know. You want to say hi?" Huh? Okay. You want to put the headphones on? I'll get you a microphone. I'll get you set up.
Tell her she got a good arm. There you go.
She's nervous. She'll be all right. When she gets when she is able to shed her shyness, I think my niece and nephews, they enjoy being around us because we are ourselves very, easily, and we are fun and we are outgoing, and we have like the coolest niece and nephews. And we have a bunch on my sisters and Elisa's brother's kids. Yeah. We have great outgoing kids. But they come over, and then they want to do it, and then when it's time to to do it, hey Andrew, can you do this for me again?
Hit that subscribe button and smash that like button and do that.
Like the fact that I was able to get that one as good as I was a blessing in disguise. I tried to get him to re-record it, but yeah, we were gonna make a song and a music video with the green screen and other things today. And we did make a song on GarageBand, but it's fun. I just love having them around. We would like to grow our family here, and we're getting there. So
working on it together, watching it together, working on it together. Yeah, there you go.
Working on it together. Yep, absolutely. And getting some parent time at the same time.
Yeah, it gets exciting. Like I said, I mean, up until third grade for our kids, they were pretty carefree, and then like I said, outside influences kind of kick in. There's always something. It's the people that sit there and tell me, "Oh, wait till they get older, watch out." But I'm like, there's there's hurdles throughout raising kids. I'm sure there was for my mom, so it just there's so many good times that come along with the times that you want to rip somebody's head off every now and then. So, it's such a juggling act. So
Aaron has a good point. It's different when you can send them home.
yeah.
I got to get a Vegas horn.
What?
We got a Vegas goal here. Who was that? He's got the sounder. I didn't get the visual for him. Who was that?
He tucked it in.
Yeah. Hey-o! I think it was actually 38. Patrick Brown. He was supposed. I have him listed as a scratch tonight. If that was who it was, I guess it was though.
We have a question there. Are you guys confident in the Lightning lead? Haven't seen any of the games.
What's up, Rob? Thanks for jumping in, dude.
How you doing, Rob?
Thanks for jumping in, man.
No, I think watching the game, I think the Lightning were pretty much out shooting them. It was about 26-28 to about 13 towards the end of the second. Columbus came out and got a goal in the first minute. But it kind of seems like it's evened out here in the third. So you know how it is in the playoffs, like one bounce. I mean, you never know. So, but
Rob doesn't. I mean, to be fair, I don't know if Rob knows what it's like in the playoffs. He's still this. I'm so excited that Rob's with us right now, Ron, because Ron was my friend that I took to see the Caps, his first NHL game a couple of years ago.
I remember you saying that. Yeah.
Yeah. So like he's still learning it, but yeah, once you get to the playoffs, I mean, a big save can completely change the momentum and go the other way. So it was Patrick Brown. I thought so, but I haven't listed as a scratch here. Nonetheless, it's cool having two games on at once. I think we have to get used to this because once they get to the next rounds,
this is how it be though.
What's that?
I mean, we were talking about last night, about the games and how much hockey and throughout the day, and
right.
The thing is, this is how it normally is. Normally, there are the round one. There's 3 games on between 6:37 and 7:30, and then there's 1:10 or 10:30. And you're watching, you're juggling, you're skipping over an intermission, stuff like that. So
you're watching the third periods, you're watching the overtimes, the close games. Same in the regular season. That's the same. I mean, I love that. And thank God Elise is, I really appreciate the fact that she understands my hockey fandom because I enjoy watching the game at its best times, and really a 1-goal game with 5 minutes left, even in the regular season, when you can there's like 4 or 5 of them in a row. The 7:00 games are there first, and the 7:30 games are there, and then the 8:00 games are there. But it's a lot of fun. It's leveling out a little bit, but still a lot of good pucks, a lot of good puck to watch. Walt, I showed everybody your picture. Once again, here is the picture of Walt's campground.
And his dog.
Yeah, and the pup. Oh, let me move the graphic so the comments, you can see the pup. It's like an LL Bean commercial. Is that what you said, Ron?
I was going to say, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's a trademark line. There you go. So that's all right.
Looks beautiful, though. Oh, and I had a couple pictures.
27-15 in shots right now, Tampa. So Columbus has 2 in this period, and they put 1 in the net.
Yeah. I got where is this? Okay, so Elise has one of her colleagues, her work colleagues that lives in Alberta. She lives in Calgary, I believe. And they go to Banff, and they send some pictures over of Banff. Like, wow, how beautiful. I could sit there all day and do nothing but stare at that rock. I mean,
who is that in the picture? Is that Waltz or is that Elise? Or
this is Elise's friend, so I don't know who the people are in the picture, but again, another beautiful, beautiful spot.
That's awesome, yeah.
Man, I love Florida. I love the beaches, but I'm not I enjoyed watching. It's 3-2, by the way, Walt. 3-2 Lightning with 10 minutes left in the third, and 2-0 Vegas with a minute left in the second.
Yeah, I was going to say that water picture didn't look like the Hudson or the Potomac River, so it's
definitely not. No, that is beautiful Banff, which I believe is Western Canada, Walt. Is that right? I believe it.
The adult league I played in for years, they actually have a Banff tournament every year, so they go out there. So yeah.
There's a picture of some hockey player playing on the Frozen. Oh, yeah. I got to see that. If you find that, you got to send it over to me, Aaron. I'd love to see it.
I work there. The Skate in the River, man. What is that? Mystery Alaska? Skate. There you go.
Yeah. I never saw that movie all the way through.
You haven't, dude, man, and the Rangers played in that game or that movie. So
yeah, I remember like my mom used to love watching it, and I watched it I watched parts of it a couple of times with her. But Rob, if you're watching the Lightning game right now, you see it. Like Columbus is circling. So.
They got that early goal, and they're coming now. You know, this is how it is. I mean, I don't care what playoff game you watch. Each team's going to get some chances, and it's really whoever capitalizes on the breaks. Like the second, like Columbus buzzes like this, and they don't score, and then there's a big save or post or something just wide, and then you get caught. Yeah,
like Yardboard has the puck right now. If he had somebody else with him, they could go the other way with an odd man rush.
Or a guy that just like same thing happened in the Caps Islanders game last night. Like, you know, the Caps were down a goal, and instead of changing, the Islanders came down to try to score. They turned it over. Kuznetsov, the only guy out of the 10 skaters on the ice, changed, and he comes down and draws a penalty because everybody's just trying to wave at him because he's fresh, and the other guys were out there over a minute probably. So
yep.
It just takes that one. Like Verona, the brain fart on the goal, like last. I mean, it's just you see it in every single game. There's just one lapse, and it can be in your net that quick. So,
yeah, it's true. And that's what I love about playoff hockey.
Yeah, happened on the second goal for Columbus. Like the shot was deflected, came right back to him, and Vazzy had already moved, and the next thing you know, he's like crap, and the whole net's open, and you know you put it in. You know, so.
Definitely. And a power play special teams at this time of the game could change everything again as well. I mean, obviously special teams, and I'm almost kind of talking right to you, Rob, who commented there are definitely nothing like that down in these parts. Sugarloaf Mountain, one of the tallest points in Florida, it's only like 1,300 feet. So it's even that. I think it might only be like 700 feet now that I think about it.
Brian's like higher, is that what you're saying?
You don't need I'll tell you what, when you don't go on any kind of high inclines or declines, and then you go to a place like Sugarloaf Mountain, which is not very high, it's still a very intimidating, like, wow, but you're not going like this, like in Denver. You're going like, oh, wow, yeah, that's pretty high over there.
Yeah, we might have to take 3 steps up. Yeah, there you go. Sorry.
But, in talking to, I mean, I'm explaining a lot of this to Rob because I really want him to love this game and enjoy it the way I do, because I know how much he loves sports, and I know that he – I mean, I was able to sell him on soccer, especially European football, and I know I can do it with hockey. But long story short, special teams, even during the regular season, if you have a power play or a penalty kill, it can change the dynamic of your game. But in the playoffs, it's like it's the best of the best, and it's usually these are the times when you are able to get a man advantage and the likelihood of a mistake, because really in the playoffs, more often than not, you're playing to mistakes from the other team.
Or counterattacking and just like, making a play and then getting the 3-on-2 the other way, and the late guy comes in, and that's when you get it. So
totally.
I mean, that's what happened with the Hedman goal. Look at the Hedman goal. Like Hedman he circled back, saw a gap, shot it, got the puck, put it in the net. I mean, but that's how it happens, and it's just that quick, So
that's it.
Aaron had a good point back there.
Which one?
Samsonov looking pretty good in his starts, and then maybe I don't know if he'd be in goal tomorrow. Holtby had like the gaff in the first game and waved at the one at the end of the second period. But I just especially Holtby's last contract year, like I said, I mean the fact the team's doing nothing in front of him. I mean, if the Caps did 50% in front of him, they're probably scoring 4 goals last night, maybe 5 too. I mean,
is Carlson healthy?
I think he looks all right. I think they just held him out for precautions, said these games don't matter. I think he looks fine. I mean, like I said, it looked like Eller kind of had cramped up there last night, and I mean, he had been away from the game, so he should be better tomorrow, hopefully. And then they said Backstrom came on the ice at the end of practice, but that's all you're going to get during the playoffs.
Yeah.
So, I mean, who knows? So
totally.
So
here's that picture Aaron sent over. That's in Banff.
That's awesome.
That is pretty sweet. I love the mountains, man. I love Denver. I love the mountains. I love elevation. Being on the beach is nice, and it has its own kind of allure. When you're sitting at the edge of the, when you're sitting at the beach and you're looking out into the ocean, and it's like, you're literally on the edge of the ocean. You're, the vast what's out there. But it's so long that you can't really see how far it is. But with a mountain, you can look up at it and see, Wow, that is so far.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You get the whole picture versus the unknown. Yeah,
And it's beautiful. Kevin Costner movie Dances with Wolves filmed in Banff. Wow, wow, Walt, you got quite a connection, quite a web around you.
I heard Walt's related to people that own all the ice cream shops in Vancouver as well. So that's what I mean, what doesn't he do? I mean,
he knew what kind of ice cream you were eating before, so.
Yeah, well, exactly. I mean, I think that was Aaron with the DQ, so it's all right.
I've been at Dairy Queen for a minute. We have a place called Twisty Treat down here that's really good. Same thing.
It was $26 for 4 blizzards. I'm like, really? Wait till you have kids, Brian.
26 for what size blizzard?
I got a large because I figured out mine was going to freaking melt by the time I got home, so I'd at least have a little ice cream in the bottom, melt on top.
Did you polish the whole thing off?
Oh yeah, I was kind of regretting that during the first intermission. I was like, man, that was a lot of ice cream. But and then my wife and older kid got a medium, and the other one got a small, and it was $26 and change. I'm like, what the?
Yeah. Do you add extra? Are there extra toppings in there, or
no? It's the standard blizzard that you tip over and say, look, it sticks. Enjoy. Now it's gonna stick to your insides. Crap.
Now that I think about it, I remember it used to be if I got a small, because we had Dairy Queen at Cocoa Beach when we lived out there, and if I got a small, that was like still $5.50.
It's ridiculous. We don't go there that often. Everybody's like, hey, are we going this weekend? Oh, somebody got a stick up high just a second ago. I don't know if it was the stick or the puck, 44.
44 Columbus?
Yeah. He was favoring it for a second there.
Gavrikov?
Mm-hmm.
He was involved in that. They kept putting the camera on him at the end of that overtime game. I guess
he was the one who took the puck upside the head, and I think he got another one there.
Yeah, Walt had a Winston Wolf vibe to him. Rob, I wish you'd jump on the screen. I'd love to have you on with us one night.
That's pretty cool.
We'll definitely get there. We'll definitely get to that point. But this Lightning Jackets game, 3-2 now. Just about 5:50 left in the third period. 29 shots on goal for the Lightning. Again, low shot game for Columbus, only 18 so far. You think Carter Hart the other night was a fluke, or do you think he'll come back strong, or do you think Montreal's playing with the extra added oomph with the coach out?
I think they'll be. I think they're going to come back. Dude, Montreal. There's a reason why they're in the second round. I mean, it wasn't just Carey Price. I mean, they had the score. They did. They played well. They played a good team. They're who they knock out again? They picked. Was it Pitt?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they took out Pittsburgh first round. Yep.
I mean, and like I said, I mean, I know Bill and the guys were saying that, with Pitt, this and Pitt that. Obviously, they're critical of their team, like we all are of our team, and we sound like of our team. But Pitt's still a really good team. I mean, they were putting a lot of shots on net. Good goaltending. The defense is not that bad. I mean, you have to remember we're in a salary cap era. Everybody's going to have holes somewhere. Yep. So, I mean, for Montreal to come out and beat a talented team in Pittsburgh, who very well could have been a top 4 if Philly didn't have a run like they did.
Definitely.
I mean, now Philly's the top seed, but Philly could have been in that play-in round against Montreal versus Pitt. And
they were right there.
Yeah. So,
and they were the 4. I mean, they were the 4 going into it, and they were the 4 going into the round robin, and they, they're the 1 coming out of it. So they definitely took some leaps. And is that Hedman or McDonough in there?
Dave, the second one was nice. Corby slid back right there. Nice push. But this is what we're talking about now. They just had a push, and let's see if Columbus can get it back down here in the zone.
I don't know what to think about Boston. I think what Tuukka Rask is feeling right now, I think that whole team is feeling it. Even though they're up 2-1 in the series, they haven't really impressed from the beginning. They haven't looked like they wanted to be here.
Did you see the game today?
I did not. I listened to it. I didn't see it.
It was some Bruins hockey today. They were hitting. They played well. Maybe it was like, hey, Aaron's got a good point there. Yeah, Montreal's nothing to lose. And everybody likes a dog. Yeah, no, God, it's like March Madness in hockey. It's great. So
right.
I think
big.
it affected them offensively, but I thought they played a really good game today, and they gave Carolina fits. And now, you don't have. I don't think Svechnikov's coming back, whatever injury he's got. So it was pretty nasty and gnarly. So, I mean, I think Carolina's got their work cut out for him now, and it'll be interesting too, is because they had Reimer in for the win. They brought back Mrazek, who lost in overtime, and now in game one, and now. Do you go back to Reimer? I mean, so it's like Carolina's kind of guessing and whatever they're doing or analytics or what I feel like I'm watching baseball in the shift.
I know.
But then again, I mean, there's always a first for something, like I said, they're doing what they have two good goaltenders. I mean, they showed it here. So it'll be interesting. But I think Boston's got them where they want them. And I think Boston's the type of veteran team, once they get their legs under them.
Well, like Aaron just said, I have it on the screen. They don't really have a style. They're able to shift to their opponent.
And I don't know if it's the coach. I mean, yeah, Cassie's good, but how long have these guys been together? I mean, come on. Oh,
Corpy reaching around to Palat.
Corpy got tired of it, dude. He just
I feel like he did that earlier in the game too.
He just hugged him. It's okay. He was giving him a hug. He's like, did you do something to goalie? That's great.
I did nothing. Wes McCauley's out there too, so there's there's always the potential for some fireworks.
It'd be like Mortal Kombat.
Right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Anytime it makes a call, I feel like it's Mortal Kombat. It's like, fight! It's kind of, he's...
Finish him!
Yes.
There's just under... No, Rob, don't put that juju out into the world, dude. We don't need 5 overtimes tonight. No.
Dude, I gotta go play that game. Brian, did you download that game?
No, I didn't, but you have to tell me about it, because I was watching on Twitch earlier. Somebody was playing it, and I was like, oh, I want to play this game.
Dude, let me tell you, so freaking fun. It's
like an obstacle course, no?
Huh?
It's like an obstacle course race kind of thing?
Dude, they have all these mini games, and you start off with 60 people online, and you got to run through, and it's just a cluster, and everybody, there's one to where you have all these walls, and there's 6 doors, and it goes down to 5 doors and 4 doors and 3 doors. And I think at least there's 3 doors, and then the last one is this giant fall. And but each door, it's Saturday night. Saturday night's all right, right? No, it's all right. There you go. But anyway, so the first one, there's 6 doors and 3 break open, and everybody's just got to leap into them, and all hell breaks loose. And once there's a door, everybody piles through it. So you got 60 characters going through this little tiny door, and everybody's
6-0-6T
660, yeah. And it says on the top right hand of the corner of the screen how many people get through, and then each round it's less and less and less, and there's 5 rounds, and it's like a TV show, so they're on season 1. And so every time you get different things for your little guy, outfits and stuff like that. But it's a freaking blast, dude.
It's free to play, right? That's the download for the month.
It's the download for the month. So I think that's why it got popular. I think they probably released it like that, so they get people, and you can buy extra stuff like anything like that. Petey, Dad has to take me to pee. Well, Petey, there's always intermission, bud. You'll make it.
Maybe your cousin can take you out. Your cousin and mommy can take you down. Just kidding.
No pee for Petey if he's going to run his yap. Yeah, it's all right. No.
If Olivia's still up when this game ends, then we're going to have to finish installing the LED strip lights, because we're going to have
You're feeling that, right? There you go.
Yeah, I want to get these installed. I want to see if it changes the aesthetic of the room. Just trying to get a little vibe. Maybe people are turned off by my face. Maybe it's not flashing enough for the kids. They want the LED cool lights and stuff like that. Maybe green screen is too old man-ish of me. So
it looks you're doing all right, man. Don't worry about it. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink a good thing. There you go.
I'm trying not to. I'm just, listen, I'm a person, and I love to talk regardless. This is just an excuse for us to hang out and watch a hockey game, right? But
and talk. My wife knows I like to talk, so it's all right.
Yeah, and I agree with you, dude. I'll be completely honest with you. Come on, Petey. Come on. Yeah, Petey's just chirping with the guys. That's it. Corpusalo at the bench. We'll go back to the chat in just a second, but
31, we got Corpy on the bench.
Empty net here, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 2, 1, 120 left on the clock here, and we're watching the dying minutes of the regulation. I'll say that, Rob, in case things do go your way and we get 5 overtime again. not though.
Brian's
I'll
about to call Jeff Ning.
If we get 5 overtimes, I'm going to be watching the tablet, and I'm going to go get the PlayStation and move it in here, and I'm going to play that game you're telling me about.
It's freaking addictive, dude. I was playing it earlier today. I actually got down to the final 3 and the final 5 last night. I got down to the final 6 today.
Wow.
It's so addictive. And when you get there, you're like, oh, man, come on.
40 seconds left. Columbus is looking for something, but the Lightning just are so locked down on him.
Yeah, not a good pass there.
No, he would have went cross ice. Braden Point would have been there to bury it.
That's a nice play right there. He's got room. Guy
Yep.
was in the middle.
Oh, Werenski broke it.
Oh, the stick went flying. He can't back check him. Yeah, nice play.
Braden Point hits the outside of the cage. But that was a great play by Coop to just get time. But
What
wait,
now they got to go get it.
stretch past Wenberg's in to get it. And no.
Wenberg forced a shot wide, too. He was on both ends of the ice. Oh, he's going to lose the race.
Barkley Goodrow gets back, and he's able to beat the icing, and the Lightning take a 2-1 series lead.
That was a good game.
It was a good game.
It's going to be a long series. I mean, I think so.
It will be. It was a good game. It was a good enough game. How about that? It was a good enough game. I enjoyed it.
He always deserves better. You had a few 10-bellers.
Oh, so that's how we'll get you on, Rob, is if we get to 4 overtimes, you'll get your cam set and you'll jump on with us.
So that means he's in the first period of the evening game tomorrow, right? So that'd be 4 periods, right?
Wait till Jeff Ning gets his green screen graphics set up.
Walter, you need to lose your single, man. That's like
Tampa did everything, did enough to win, not flashy, just a grinding win. I would agree with you on that. They definitely look like they played towards style of hockey.
Yeah.
Want to come back to Aaron's post, radio face isn't a thing anymore. I agree with you. I actually, you know what, man, I'll say this much because I really do love broadcasting. I've done a 90s music show before. I'm going to start doing that again now that I have my setup and all my equipment and everything and have a comfortable workspace. But like the spirit of radio personalities through the years, they're not on the radio anymore. You could do it here. There's no live radio. This is as live as I've been since 2012. You know, any of the radio shows I do, they're pre-recorded. Even, if they're out of market or even if they're in market, they're all tracked and they're all pre-recorded. So this is as live as it gets, but the skill of being live, is not something that's a radio skill anymore. It's, you do it on live streaming. That's, because it's the only thing that's live anymore.
Yeah.
And I don't mind doing it. I love doing it. And the thunder rolls. Look at that. And the lightning strikes.
All kinds of music references tonight, man.
Getting that Garth Brooks in there, Rob. I appreciate that.
Nicely done. Nice. Nothing wrong with that.
Wow. I want to get these lights, finish getting these lights set up, and we're still in the intermission in the other game.
Yep, intermission. So so the lights, are we going to actually see the lights, or where are they going to be?
You won't. They'll be underneath the table. Let me see something real quick here. Let me look real quick if I can get these set up. Yeah, let me see.
Live stream setup. I'm down.
Yeah, give me a quick second. Hold on.
Right.
Let me let everybody know what I'm doing. Hold on.
What is
Stand by for a real-time test.
Walt, I will have that for you in a second, sir.
There we go.
Ron will keep talking there, folks, so we won't have any dead time there. So we had a good win. We had 3-2 Tampa tonight, topping Columbus, taking a 2-1 series lead. Definitely outplayed, I think, tonight, but Columbus had a good push. It was back and forth in the third. Not too bad. We got Vegas is in the intermission. Aaron, 2-0 still, right? I think, right? So second intermission. My man Walt is looking for the next Vancouver game time. Walt, the Canucks play at 10:30 Eastern, so that'd be 7:30 Pacific tomorrow night. So we got the Flyers and Canadians on tab for 8 o'clock tomorrow night Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific. Golden Knights Blackhawks are doing back-to-backs after tonight's game. Golden Knights are up. Yeah, no problem there, Walt. Golden Knights are up 2-0 tonight, and they're up 2-0 in this lead. So in the series. So Golden Knights could wrap it up tomorrow with their back-to-back. Each team in this first round is having a back-to-back. Stars and Flames are 2 o'clock tomorrow. The Flames lead that series 2-1 heading into Game 4. That's 2 o'clock Eastern, 11 o'clock Pacific. And the breakfast special on the West Coast is the Caps Islanders at 9 a.m. Pacific and 12 noon Eastern time. The Islanders lead that series 2-0 going into after a 4-2 and a 5-2 win the last 2 of the last 3 days. So that's going to be one interesting to see if the Caps can bounce back. The Flames are leading. The Flames have looked really good. Milan Lucic has had almost like a renaissance, I think. He's playing really well with Calgary. Bishop came back in the net last game. It was a good game. He has a 5-4 for the Flames. And the Golden Knights and Blackhawks, like you said, that could wrap up tomorrow if the score stays true tonight. And then you got the Flyers and the Canadiens. It's interesting. If you look at all the East series are 1-1 right now, minus the Caps Islanders. And then I believe all the West series are 2-0 or 2-1. 2-1 being an exception, the Stars and Flames, because I think they've already had their back-to-back. So it's interesting to see like the series with a commanding lead out West, minus the Caps Isles, and then everything else 1-1 in the East. And obviously we just had Boston break the 1-1 today, and Tampa just broke the 1-1 recently. Big news coming out of the day was Boston. A lot of people have heard Tuukka Rask opted out of the resume the play. He went back to Boston with his family. They just had a child in April, and you can't fault a guy to leave out. I mean, I saw a few things posted today on Twitter and stuff like that, and everybody can throw up their thoughts. But this is a weird time. It's a different time, so I think it's hard to judge a guy for wanting to go back to his family, especially with a new kid, and you don't know what everybody's situation is. And then you also had I guess Svechnikov for Carolina. Looked like he might have broken an ankle or tore a ligament or something like that. We're not sure. So see what happens. Aaron's got it back. We're underway. Edmonton it's 2-0. Vegas 18:30 to play. So I'll slide back over that one while Brian is doing technical work. Aaron, where's that at? Is that on NHL Network maybe, or USA, or what channel is that on? I'm having a tough time finding it, actually. Are we just watching it on Game Center? Because they've gone to track and field. NHL hockey. That's the replay of the Caps Islanders game 2. Scout. No. My dog's dumpster diving here. Sorry. Hold. I'm streaming. No, I don't see it on TV, which is ridiculous. I don't know why they wouldn't have the Vegas game on. I mean, yeah, it seems like maybe some stations are kind of holding true with their stuff. NBC proper. So they're on the big channel tonight, huh? Yes, they are. Thank you, sir. Come on, man. My dog's over here. Would you stop sniffing the trash? See, I can't mess it up. Rob. So there you go. Thank you, Rob. No, Scott, you cannot eat that's not messed up. Good night, guys. I'm going back to my lake view. Walter's going back to nature, folks. It's Chicago. Of course, they're on the big channel. Oh, come on, Aaron. God, they haven't been that good lately. Would you stop going through the trash, dude? Sorry, my dog's like pulling out paper towels. There's nothing on the paper towel, dude. Seriously. So Ron promoted to co-host. I was like, oh, Jeff Ning, man. If I could add you, Jeff, I would, no doubt.
That's a tough one.
Rob, what kind of question you got? I got Aaron here. So Nats fans questions. Why are we so bad this year? Because we lost Rendon. Well, he's only hitting like 192, but he's got 3 home runs in the last 3 days. What is going on? Brian, what's happening, Brian? You're like up and down.
He
doesn't know what happened.
No, I know exactly what I did. I did a bonehead thing. I went to plug these lights in, and I unplugged the Google Hub. So I lost the internet to my computer, and now I have to restart my computer, which I'm doing as we speak. But nonetheless, the lights are on. They are on.
Some lights are on, some lights are off. It depends on what you're talking about, human or computer or whatnot. So there you go.
No, they're on. Let's just see how much light is in the. Well, there's not a whole lot of light from them, but no, that won't be enough.
No, we can see that.
Can't really see them.
Yeah.
Hold on. There we go. There's red. I got some red on. Blue. Some green. I need to figure this out. You know where I learned how to use these lights? Freaking Jeff Ning bought these lights. No wonder why they're all mediocre at best.
Hey, by the way, see, I know you can't pull up things. I guess, yeah, you're still in control of it. Yeah, so I told Ning. Ning popped on and said I've been promoted to co-host because I was going through everything that's happened today and scenarios and sketches and all that. And then Jeff, I told Jeff to hop on. He said, "No, I'm naked again, so we don't want that."
Well, Jamie was looking for you naked earlier.
And then, yeah, so then we had a Nats question. The O's making the playoffs and then Nats missing him would be classic 2020. Exactly. You better put on the bottom of the ticker because I'm about to go. Man, I'm about to go blue. Wow.
Don't go blue yet.
He's stealing the show and he's not even here. It's like literally. It's like, you know. I'm sure she was.
I'm naked again. Jeez, you were ridiculous. Yeah, she was definitely looking for you. She was also trying to pawn her daughter off on us too.
Yeah.
I'm getting closer here. I'm gonna.
Should I get my glow sticks? Oh, hang on. We got a goal. There it goes. That's the best goal horn I got. So.
No. Well, where's my? Let's see. Well, if I put that down there.
Yeah, what you got? Nice. There you go.
I'm just playing it in the back, here in the background at the house.
No, we got the goal Chicago tonight. Oh, Squeaker kind of hit Fleury in the shoulder and went in.
I'm at 13:54 on that game, but I am.
Sorry, yes. You know what happened is I flipped off and came back. I'm a little bit ahead, so I'm probably. Yeah.
You're good. You're good. I think I'm just about back online on the computer.
I came down the wing and threw it up high.
Oh, yeah.
And squirted on through.
I just saw it. I'm gonna actually put Chicago on the big TV.
Pittsburgh's favorite son, man, Oli Mata.
Yeah, really. Pittsburgh's favorite son. Are you gonna watch the end of this game? Because I'm down to watch. I mean,
it's only 13 minutes, and I got to feed the pets in here. We had an unfortunate mouse died last night, unfortunately.
Oh.
So Mousie's no longer with us. So we're down to 3 tenants downstairs.
Oh. All right. I can get out of this then. I'll close out of that. Close window. Just about back up over here.
Oh, I've got a co-host now.
Who's your co? Hey, pup.
We got Hazel. Thank you, honey.
Hi, Hazel.
Hey, somebody say my name? Sweet. I'm on. Yeah.
Hazel. Come on now. Let me get up back on the StreamYard. Come on now, internet. Let's go. I know I messed up. I know I should know better than to do these things while we're live on a stream, but amen. Hey, shout out StreamYard for not taking the stream down. Even though that's why this software is so good. Leaston is doing, he's doing home stuff.
Yeah, we definitely have a game. Wow, look at how low the shots are. 21-18 Blackhawks.
Wow. Leaston,
God, in my head. We got to sync up. Sorry, we got to sync up.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Let me get rid of this banner here because I'm not installing LED lights anymore.
Marc-Andre Fleury. Patrick Kane shaking his head. You'll see. Give it a sec.
All right, yeah, I'm at 23, 22, 21. And
what freaking Marc-Andre Fleury? That's all I got to say, dude. What a freaking save in the second one. That dude's like Gumby with a guy laying on him.
Oh, I didn't realize they went to him tonight. I was talking about that earlier.
You're up 2-0. I mean, why not? I mean, they're feeling confident, and he's playing well. So,
wow.
You know what? If there's a Vegas jersey I would get, being a goaltending fan, dude, I've always been a fan of Fleury, even though he played with Pittsburgh and all that. I mean, Dude, that guy is awesome. It seems like he always likes to have fun. I mean, I'm not like a Capitals fan that like, oh, Crosby's a crybaby, blah, blah. Dude, Crosby's freaking great. I don't want to see him win, but he's great. You know?
Yeah, I'm with you, 100%. 100%.
You know, home renovations. Yeah. So yeah. He was working on just like you there, Jeff. Jeff, how's your? Are you claiming insurance or what's going on, man? You're doing better there with all the things that kind of got knocked out with that lightning.
Yeah, and people are anxiously are in dire need. Oh, there's some wicked echo going there.
Yeah.
All right, that means I'm back here. So let me take this, put this one on. Oh, and we'll shut that up right away. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. All right, that's gone, and we're on our unofficial co-host ? Yes. No, it's not unofficial. You are the official. Let's see. Cool. So we're lined up there again, and then the last thing I need to do is, because I did the work. Oh, not again.
The audio guy's nightmare.
What is going on with my freaking internet now? Because I did the work to make these graphics, so I got to put the Golden Knights Hawks graphic up there.
No, it looks great. Yeah, there you go. You got it. So I'm gonna pause mine here. Now my feelings are hurt. Why are your feelings hurt, man? Fridge, washing machine, 3 TVs. Damn, dude. God, we should start a GoFundMe for you, man.
That's awful. We feel really good. Yeah.
Except, I mean, the TVs are TVs, whatever, and all that stuff, and the small electronics, like they can be pricey, but the fridge and the washing machine, I mean, that's if you kind of need just in general, and then your food goes bad. I mean, that's one thing I hate, like when you lose power and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm feeling for you, man. That sucks. That's and also like you were talking about the other night is like, do you pay then your just rates go up next year, and just I'm dealing with that auto insurance because we had 2 accidents last year, but one of them wasn't our fault. My wife actually got backed into a parking lot, and then for some reason my insurance company paid, and since they paid and they haven't received the money back, and this is back like late February, early March. They're basically considering it 2 at-fault accidents until they receive the money back, and I lost the state amount of 20% I get, so it went up like $400. I'm like, what the hell, man? Did you try unplugging it?
Yeah, Nate, did you go with the age-old remedy for most anything electronic related? Oh, you're asking me if I turned it off and back on. No, turning what off and on? I don't know what you're talking about now.
Whatever you're fighting there, you said you're trying to the internet. That's what you're trying to there.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. It was just stuttered. My computer was still booting up when I forced it to get me on the internet here.
Hey, let's get ourselves a sync graphic there. But pause. Yeah.
I got 11, 23, 22, 21, 11, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 11, 15.
Yeah, we're good. 14, 13, 12, 11. There you go.
That's where I'm at.
I came back to you, man. I came back to you. So no man left behind. There you go.
I appreciate you, man.
So, we got a little. Pacioretty.
Oh, Pacioretty. Is he not scratched?
Dude, I'm gonna show you my signed Chandler Stevenson. I got him to sign it opening night when we raised the banner. So.
Wait a minute. Was that Pacioretty a minute ago?
Pacioretty's playing. Yeah, that was a little inside out. He picked up from Stevenson, did a little inside out down the right side, threw a backhand on goal there.
Man, Aaron, this scratch is not your fault, but this scratch sheet is off. Pacioretty is a scratch on my sheet. Oh well. If you're just tuning in, I appreciate it. Nothing really super wild or totally entertaining going on, unless Ning and Rob want to keep going back and forth. That's a great way for me to spend my Saturday night, and I'm sure Ron the same. Well, let's see what Ning says. Replace the TV in the office. What happened if I went to mount it? The mounting screws don't fit, so I have to wait till I get the. Jeez, it's a tough life. It's a tough life. Poor Mr. Ning. Poor Mr. Ning.
So, hey, Brian, I got a little show and tell since we got a break here. So, but remember I told you the Caps used to do cool like handouts, and
yeah,
they used to do really cool. This is a season ticket holder's gift we got in 08-09. So that's pretty cool right there. I don't know if you can see it.
The reflection is covering the. Oh, yeah. It is Ovi.
It's Ovi, and what it says It's an authentic piece of the net from his record-setting 65th goal by a left wing in 07-08, April 3rd, 2008, Tampa Bay Verizon Center. And there's a little black mark on the twine, and I'm like saying, that's the puck. Actually, there's like a little black mark on it.
I mean, I can't really see it, but that's cool.
So they used to give stuff like this out, and like I said, I've got that. And it's got the authenticity there on the back.
Yeah, that's sweet.
So they used to give really cool gifts out like this, and they actually sent out a replica championship ring to season ticket holders that renewed, and I'm like, that would have been cool. I bought my own, but
did you not renew your tickets, or
that was the thing? Like, so the year they won the cup in March of 18 is always when we had to re-up our tickets, and I'd had my seats for 26 seasons, and then that's when Paige had the heart issue. I don't know if I've done the whole heart issue story, but yeah, I think I told you a little bit about it. And it was either pay my $4,000 deductible on my kid's heart or the $3,000 ticket bill.
Sure.
Yeah. The heart one. And I told people, I was like, crap, I could have saved a lot of money if I'd known if all I had to do was cancel my tickets, they're going to finally win. I would have done it 25 years ago.
Right.
I'd have like a freaking lake house or something like that. I'd invite you all over. It's great. Yeah. Sorry.
Hockey Now watching together from the lake house.
There you go.
Quite literally together.
With Walt. There you go.
With Walt. Yep.
On the lake.
Everyone's invited. Rob, come on. Everybody comes.
There you go. Replaced the TV in my office, and what happened when I went to mount it? The mounting screws don't fit, so I have to wait. Ugh.
Poor guy. It's really hard being Jeff Ning right now.
So Jeff, the mounting screws, like, is that something you have to get from the factory? Because normally you can find, maybe you go down to the Crown Bolt there in Home Depot and pick some stuff up there, but
yeah.
Sometimes there's the stuff that goes into the back of the TV can kind of be a little finicky. What a fucking save, Corey Crawford!
And sprawls out on it. That was a great save.
Channeling his 3 Stanley Cup rings with the big stuff. Depot Ning.
I was Brian Home Depot's Clover earlier.
You took your title, man.
Poor Nick. I mean, Jeff, if I had my if I had my old radio soundboard, I would definitely hit you up with all of this, with the Incredible Hulk sad piano music. I should find something like that. Oh, you ordered it off Amazon. Well, dude, I ordered a dual screen mount off Amazon. That's a desktop mount. Doesn't screw in, but the plate screwed right. It was very, very simple to use. The problem is that when I tried to mount it, I couldn't get the screw in deep enough.
Brian,
talking about like an instant replay? Yes, Aaron, like an instant replay machine. But I used to have we used NextGen, so it was all software based soundboard.
I'm walking down the steps and because I chased my dogs upstairs, all I heard was I can't get the screw in deep enough. What are we talking about here?
Jeff said the problem with his TV mount is that when he tried to mount it, he couldn't get the screw deep enough.
That's all I heard coming downstairs. I knew Jeff was on. I was like, "What is going on, man?" I was like,
You're not showing your age there, Aaron, because that machine is still used. Actually, a lot of hip hop artists use that 360 instant replay machine. A lot of them do for samples and things like that. I started in radio in 2002, so I was like right on the cusp of the automation generation where I never had to play a CD. I never ever touched or spliced a cart. Never had to do any of that stuff. Never. Good job. Yes, absolutely. Big save. Are you behind us, Rob? Are you kind of close to us? I'm not sure where you are.
Hey, Rob, let us know your time there, bud.
Yeah, definitely.
So, hey, Brian, this is something else. Like Ning might get a kick out of this. I make books when Bert and I go somewhere. So since we're in the intermission, you see that?
Nice.
So, I like to take pictures, and I take pictures from the internet and stuff like that. But it kind of shows our whole day. There we are with the U.S. winning curling team. We got to hang out with the gold medal. That was pretty cool.
Oh my God!
I make these picture books, and this is like one of the books I gave to There you go. There's Jeremy Roenick on the top corner before he got fired.
Oh yeah.
There's JR and
yep.
And we hung out with the gold medal winning Olympic team because the U.S. won that year.
Nice.
So it was pretty cool. But like I said, so we go to the games, and like I said, I don't know what to give Byrne for freaking Christmas anymore.
Sure.
What do you do? So I actually make these books now, and they're kind of pretty cool keepsakes. There we are.
That's fun, man. That's so cool.
Isn't that cool? And then I get like some of the photos you see on the internet too. So
Yeah.
but it's
Wow.
cool.
Where do you get the books made? Where do you get that made?
Snapfish.
Snapfish.
Yep. Yeah, I'll grab some of the photos from yeah. Nice, yeah. Looks like an orgy with Jared. Be quiet. God.
Please beware of hockey language and text from Jeff Ning and our viewers.
So he's just
I love having you here, Jeff, by the way. I love when you come. I love all you guys coming on. Everybody has such a unique personality. It's really amazing. Amazing.
Did you see they showed the Hawks mascot up on the screen in the arena, and he had a sign like on a piece of wood and said, "Hey, where is everybody?" That's pretty funny.
7:25 here, and the whistle has blown. 2-1 Vegas. We're watching NHL playoff hockey tonight, watching together. It's been a minute since I asked you, begged you, suggested that you give a like, follow, any of those things to Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. It's Hockey Now Net. And Twitch. It's twitch.tv/Hockey Now Network. Liv, I got the lights on. Yeah, you want to see? You got to turn the light switch off. All right, just the light. Go ahead, turn that off. Oh, no, wait, it's not the light switch. I got to turn the ring light off. Hang on one second. Let me get myself up here, and I'll turn the ring light down. I got to get this ring light on the Alexa. Let's see, I might be able to. Wow, that might still work, considering. Wow, it's really low lit, too. I gotta get this Alexa. I have an Alexa power surge thing, and each one of the outlets is customizable, so I can be like, Alexa, turn off. Look at that. What do you think? Cool. I mean, you guys can't see it. I'm sure you guys can't see it, but I'm showing Olivia, and she thinks it's. I think
it's kind of messing with your green screen when you go backwards there, but I think that's just the green screen in general.
Yeah, it is, just because it's too dark in here. Oh, that's good now. Yeah, when I keep leaning over this way, if I stay over here, we're good. Okay, cool. So I'll just stay over here like this. We're good. No, maybe not. I don't know. I'll just kind of bounce back and forth.
There you go.
See all different colors on there? I'm going to have to get her one of these for her room now, aren't I? Yes.
I was about to say the same thing. Yeah, there you go.
She is nodding her head yes. Yeah, she definitely is going crazy. All right, I'm going to put the ring light back up.
You're going to have to change the computer. You can change the Alexa name, so you don't have to keep saying Alexa. There you go.
Yeah, I know, but we have several of those devices. So, like we have an original Alexa, which is the big can speaker, the Arizona can. And then we have a couple of dots, and we have the Echo Show, the whole thing. So we have Echo and Alexa and Amazon, and all the different names are being used. So
yeah, no, everything's become electronic now these days. So
I don't mind it.
It'd be a lot cooler if you installed a clapper. That's awesome.
They still sell those things?
I remember, God, you get the commercial, you get the clapper commercial, and you get the Chia Pet commercial back in the day. So
Chia.
Sing it. There you go. Watch out.
Can you hear a buzz? Oh,
no.
You're not wearing headphones because the lights are. I mean, they're made in China. I mean, they're fairly cheap, so there's like a solid buzz going through, like circuitry going on here.
Your head right now. What kind of juice is running through Brian? There you go.
There's a lot of it. I need to get this thing more organized in here. Now that I got everything where I finally got speaker stands for my speakers, it actually looks like a studio in here now. The panels are up, the ring light, the blah, blah, blah. But now I have to disconnect everything and reconnect it to be more pretty, look nice, and kind of hide the wires.
Pretty.
That's it. And pray to God that this primitive, probably aluminum wiring that I have in my walls doesn't short out everything and burn the place down.
No,
yep. We have home insurance, right?
Oh, I like that. We can do a hockey now still, so you can ask Alexa about everything about Brian. I like it. Go ahead.
Yeah, we can do that. I should tell Alexa to do that. Alexa, play Hockey Now Watching Together.
There you go.
Ooh, is that Kirby?
Oh, it's sitting. He's
Kirby
looking for
Doc.
Marc-Andre Fleury.
I was surprised they went back to him.
So Brian, I don't know if you want to pull it up. I was actually in the bubble yesterday on one of the big screens in Toronto during the Caps game.
You were?
Yeah. So I just sent it to you on Twitter. They did a Unleash the Fury fan video. So we submitted different things, Paige and I, my older daughter and all, and they actually put me in it. Paige was bummed she wasn't there, but they put me in it and they put my voice in it later too. It's the Unleash the Fury, like Tom Green. They have Animal House. They have a bunch of sports clips, Varsity Blues,
Nice.
stuff like that. So the Caps fans recreated it, and it was pretty cool. They used Wes Johnson, the PA guy, and he did his bit in the middle. It was pretty cool, actually.
Hell yeah.
But I was pretty excited. So
yeah, let me pull it up here real quick. Let's see.
You'll see. I let it off, and it was me and then Ovi on a official Caps video. I was like, that's pretty cool.
You and then Alexander Ovechkin. All right, now we definitely have to see this. Let's get rid of this.
I borrowed Paige's hat. She had like one of those funky hats from one of the outdoor games. So you'll see.
So go to Chrome tab, do this.
Okay, you're a little bit in there. So you have to. Starting today, we're on a path toward winning.
What? Hold on a minute. You were right in the beginning.
That's what I'm saying. Like, holy crap!
Yeah. You know you were going to be at the beginning?
No idea.
Wow.
They gave us the lines.
All right, so here, let's. Can I go full screen on this? Yes, I can. And here,
that's Paige's room, by the way. Is that cool? Starting today, we're on a path toward winning.
To be successful, you must throw away all fear.
Speed and agility are critical.
But desire and determination are even more important.
I mean, it's not that I don't want to see the rest of it, but I just want to keep watching.
Starting today, we're on a path toward winning.
I love it. I love it. I'm going to hold on a minute. I'm going to do live production right now during the show. I'm pulling that clip. That's awesome, Ron.
Yeah. So, and then when they do like, let's get up, everybody get out of your seat. They actually use they voice overed me for that. So it was pretty funny. So I'm in there twice, actually. It was pretty cool.
Nice. I could take that off the full screen. Hang on a second.
Great.
That's pretty sweet, huh, Ning? Look at that. Even Jeff's envious of it. Rob still wants more overtime tonight.
Yeah, no, that's all he wants. Rob wants us to be watching until like about 4 a.m. It's all right.
That's what I'm saying. All right. So where is my Adobe Audition here? Come on.
If we do, we'll be watching together.
We will be. Definitely. Because,
starting today, we're on a path toward winning.
I love it. Come on. Give me my window here. Okay.
How great is Paige's room, though? She has the J Beagle. She has all the stuff. She has game 1 through 5 pucks. There's the OV 700 official warm-up puck above that. I mean, she got all.
Wow.
She got a cooler room than I did.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, here you go. You got a barker on your end or on my end? All right. So here.
I'm taking them upstairs. I don't know why they let them back downstairs. Go today.
Okay. So here we go. I'm getting ready to hit record here. And hold on. I'm going to mute me. And I'm going to mute you. And then. Hold on. I'm going to mute Ron. I'm going to mute myself. I've got that there. And did you mute yourself on your end? I think you muted yourself.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what you're doing, so I didn't want to like talk over whatever you're doing. So starting today, we're on a path toward winning.
Okay. Starting
today, we're on a. Maybe I should have showed you this. It's all right.
To normalize that? No, I'm glad you did.
It was pretty cool because like when we played it, like Paige and I were like, God, we hope we're in it, and then like the first was me.
Right? How surreal.
So when the guys were in the arena yesterday, midway through the third period, when it was 3-2 Islanders, that's what they put up on the screen.
What?
Is that cool?
Yeah, that's so cool.
So and they're doing another one. I guess if they make it to the second round, they're going to do a second one, or they put something out saying send more videos in. They might put together a couple of them. I mean, maybe they'll use them next year. I mean, God, who knows if we're going to still be playing hockey? I mean, who knows what they're going to be doing? But
yeah, who knows anything about anything in the next couple of months, years, days, any of it.
So you'll have to dig that video up. But Comcast Sportsnet actually did one after the Caps, one of Caps fans' reactions. And let's go back to the game. We got a minute. I'll tell you after the game. Minute 30.
Hey, you can hear us again, right? I had to turn things down just to be able to save this. Okay, so save that here, save it there, save. Okay, and I'm going to come over to this computer.
They're calling icing, and Pacioretty's like, really?
I'm still.
Oh, what a play, man! Nate Schmidt saves the day. Stone crashing down.
Where is? Oh, there it is. Okay, so that goes there. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we officially have.
Starting today, we're on a path toward winning.
There you go. We officially have a Ron Capitals sound drop.
Nice. Well, hopefully you can actually use that for good here somewhere in the playoffs. Hopefully,
I think tomorrow is the today that you're talking about.
I don't think the Caps have much of a choice. So.
Oh my God! I'm so glad you sent that over, dude.
So watch the whole thing later. You know, it's pretty cool what some of the fans came up with. It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
And if you go back to the clips and all that stuff, you'll see. If you watch the regular Unleash the Fury, you'll notice I'm sure it's movies you've already watched a ton of. So
Max Patch. Oh, he's not able to.
Nice D.
Oh, nice D. Here we go. A minute left.
Let's see if they can turn. Oh, and Pacioretty's there. Oh, he's waiting.
Oh, Duncan Keith's got it now. He shovels it back.
Smart play by Keith, not throwing it back in the middle. You notice that?
Yeah, for real. Great play.
Another defensive play.
Adam Boquist also playing, and he scratched on my sheet. This sheet, Aaron. This is the first day that the sheets haven't exactly been haven't been on point.
You sure we don't have game 2 sheets?
I don't know. I definitely have it. It's tonight's date and game 6 away, game 3, game 7 for the Blackhawks, home game 3 for them.
Maybe there's interference coming out of the ball.
They updated it after.
Hey,
rubbed it off.
Mark, right. The flower. Nice play. Nice tip in the middle.
Yeah. And they're into it. Kirby Doc, though. The rook, is he rookie or he's very young if he's not a rookie? I think
he's skating around. He looks like Michael Nylander skating around in circles.
He does. He does.
I just
and there it is. The game.
Oh, the game, man.
That. Final score, Vegas 2, Chicago 1, and the chokehold is very securely wrapped around the neck of the Chicago Blackhawks. I will point out again, because I am a man of integrity, I picked Chicago in 6, which is not feasibly possible now. So,
but just for record too, yeah, correct. So you can't get that. But also tomorrow, the reason why Fleury probably played today, tomorrow is this series 1 back-to-back. So this one could be over tomorrow.
Okay, that's why he makes sense then. Let Leonard get that win.
When you got a guy with as much jewelry on his hand, I feel pretty confident in him either way. So
I'm going to do that. I'm going to hold on 1 second.
Don't give up.
Hold on.
Don't give up.
Starting today, we're on a path toward winning.
Another one.
Yeah.
Another one. Don't give up. Another one.
Nice. Another one for the Vegas Golden Knights. Why we watch together, folks, on a Hockey Now.
That's it. And there's no more games tonight. So it's 10:45 and it's a Saturday night and we can.
Ronnie Millsap in charge of the scratch sheets. That's pretty funny.
We can call it a day. Aaron, thanks for stopping in. I love having you here. Ning, if you're still here, you probably already left, but thank you. Rob, I'm so ecstatic that you're here, Rob. Just because Tiny Circles, Devin.
Don't give up. Another one.
Another one, eh?
Yeah, so I love this. I love hanging out with you guys. I enjoy it. It's a way to stay connected. It's a way to watch these games and not just sit on the couch by ourselves and annoy our families and our wives. And
we'll let the rest of our families do it, right? The rest of our families are doing that to our wives.
That's a true story. Hockey Now Network, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. It's at Hockey Now Net. Some love over there would be great. Twitch is twitch.tv/Hockey Now Network. Tell a friend about this, if you will. Any of you guys. Rob, it's more than mediocre input. It's more than mediocre.
Rob, you had some of the funniest stuff tonight, by the way, too. So no, trust me, and it adds to it. Anybody making comments and stuff like that, Brian's great about pulling them up. So it's anything you can throw in there. We talk from horses to dog treats to house renovations to popcorn ceilings to lighting. This show has it all, folks. Petey, I think.
Yeah, Petey's just saying, Olivia, you gonna say hi? Come on, we can't play Fortnite if you don't say hi to everybody.
We're wrapping it up.
Come on.
You're going to have to tell her you're going to hold out on the new game, the fun new game.
All right, she doesn't want to. I can tell. We're on the same level. She doesn't want to, but she's sitting right here.
Hey, so Brian, I was telling you, Petey's right behind. Oh!
You got a head under there. Go ahead, wave. You see the floating head?
God, it's like covert, man. It's probably at Petey's level, so he could see. It's all right. So, but
now handstands. This is what you get. This is what I get. Not having kids, being more than willing to have my niece or nephews here, and then feed them frozen yogurt and waffles with a bunch of syrup for breakfast, and then we're gonna have candy and
chocolate chips, right? Chocolate chips on the wall.
What are you doing? You're crazy.
So you'll have to find the video of me crying after the Caps won the cup. So Comcast did a thing, and since the clock broke when the Caps won, I actually put my phone up there. I never do that. And the dog attacked me. The dog was going through our neighbor's purse. They're from Texas. They never watched a game. They asked if they could come over for Game 5. I told my wife, I was like, really? I was like, and they brought like 3 or 4 kids over, and I'm like,
this is not going to be the kind of first impression we want to make on our new neighbors.
Yes. Anyways, but the video is great, and it's just we took a clip of it, put it in there, and I got blown up. I got blown up so much that night and the next morning as it is.
Right.
That like later that day, the day after was it was pretty crazy. So I keep getting thrown in these videos. It's pretty funny. So oh great, here comes Aaron. So you'll have that. Yeah, that's great. There you go. Sorry. Starting today, we're on a path toward winning. Nice.
Starting tomorrow, noon tomorrow. We won't stream it. We'll stream the Habs and Flyers tomorrow night.
That's gonna be a good one, I think. It'll be interesting to see if Montreal carry over that momentum. They definitely got it, and like you said earlier, can Hart bounce back? He's a young guy, so we'll see. So
it's his first real test with this, but the kid is very capable of doing it, and we'll see. We'll watch together and see what they can come up with.
He'll have the road jerseys on, man. He did not have a good road record, even though they're not playing road games. But
right. Wearing the white sweater.
We'll see. We'll see, man. Who knows? It's hockey. We all got our superstitions, so.
That's it. And we get to see the Red CH tomorrow night, too. So join us 8 o'clock tomorrow night on Facebook Live, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Twitch.tv. So, Ron, have a good night. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Yeah, sounds good. I can't believe Aaron saved that to his computer, that video. Crap.
Thank you for saving that to your computer, Aaron.
Yeah, great.
Make sure you send that over to us for tomorrow, okay?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it'll be on during the first intermission, I'm sure. That's all right.
Totally. All right. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for joining us.